And boom, there we are live. Welcome to Wizzo Talk Uncut, always uncut, unedited, unpredictable, multiple guests, multiple topic. So y'all make sure whenever you turn in the Wizzo Talk, sit on down somewhere and get yourself ready. Cause we about to get ready to go live up in here. I'm gonna do my intro. We're gonna meet our guests. Got a few other people that's supposed to be coming on. And I know how that goes sometimes, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Hello everyone. I am Paul Wizzo. I want to welcome y'all out to Wizzo Talk. If you'd like to subscribe to Wizzo Talk, the link is in the description or it's strolling right there across the bottom of the screen. If you're watching this from Facebook, I appreciate it wholeheartedly if you would click that link in the description and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you'd like to be a guest on Wizzo Talk, by all means, send me a message to Paul Wizzo. Send me a carrier pigeon, smoke signal, the bat signal, whatever you got to do to give me the signal, and we will get you on the show. Don't worry about a topic because I got plenty of them. And if Flowers don't quit looking at me like that while I'm doing my damn intro, it's gonna be some shit up in here. Anyway, with that being said, you remember it is absolutely free, 100% free to like, share, and subscribe. So I appreciate y'all support. We're gonna meet our guests and then we're gonna get this thing popping. And as always, ladies first.
It's me. Hey, it's Two Flowers. I'm so glad to be back in the building tonight. Owner of Two Flowers Boutique, where we believe that when you look good, you feel good, and you do good. I'm happy to be on the panel tonight. Let's get it started.
All right, that's what's up, Flowers. We're gonna have to get you to post your link so people can find you sometime. Either share it in that private chat, and then I'll switch it over to the public chat. So someone might want to look you up sometime if they're not listening or whatever, or either after this is over, with just go back and tag it also off on the Facebook. Just in case somebody want to come over there and check you out and visit your page or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, always, most definitely. Always let everybody promote their business on here. Rico, what you got for us?
Hey, thank you for having me back, Wizzo. It's always great to be on here. Everyone should know by now. Hey, I'm riding with Rico on all the major platforms. Check us out. I'm glad to finally meet Miss Two Flowers, Two Flowers Boutique. You definitely are a flower, maybe even a peach.
Oh damn. All right, that's what the business is. All right, then come on with your intro there, Big Poke Dog.
Hey, what's really good? It's the band, it's the monster, it's the myth, Big Poke Dog in the house. I always love chopping it up with you. Yeah, I love being here and sharpening steel with the fellas. Hope we're gonna have us a lovely night. It was supposed to be some more folks on so we can get it real chopping, but that's all right. We're gonna make something happen. Or as they say, as Ray Charles would say, we're gonna make it do what it do, baby.
All right. And y'all help me out on that last one. My brother just come on in. What's that down there?
Delanucci, man. What's going on? You can hear me?
Yeah. You say Delanucci?
Yes, sir. Delanucci. Y'all can hear me loud and clear? I'm all
All
right.
right, yes, sir. We got you. Come on with that intro. Intro yourself and tell us about you, whatever you want to say. Your intro is your intro.
I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get right to it, man. But what's going on? I'm Delanucci. I'm from Land Your Plane Podcast. Check me out. I'm on YouTube, Delanucci Show. Good. Wizzo, I want to appreciate shout out to you. Thank you for allowing me on the podcast. And I was trying to tap in with the fellas, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to y'all.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. And I appreciate you also sharing Wizzo Talk. I've never met you in person, but I see you be sharing everything and show. I definitely do the same back to you whenever I run across it. So I appreciate that.
Shout out to Buddha.
All right, it's Chocolate Buddha. We appreciate you tapping in. I got two other ladies, y'all. I don't know. One of them just told me she thought it was at 6:30 when I said 6. So anyway, let's come up here to Jason. What you got, Jason?
Yo, it's Jason. On the Wizzo Talk, commenting and trying to mind my own business at the same time. I'm glad to be here today. Catch me here, catch me again next week, I think. Giving my opinions. I appreciate it.
All right, that's what's up. And Jason, I'm gonna try my best to remember to not get you in the rotation behind 7.
I appreciate it.
I think
it's gonna be all right. I think it's gonna be all right tonight because we got 7. We got 7 tonight. But when we had Dr. Savant, I don't want no part of it.
I don't know because I think they say the chosen one. I think that's what they say. So, come on, the chosen one.
Yo, this your boy 7 Points of Bliss. It looked like my screen is frozen, but I'm the guy that everybody loves to hate on here for some odd reason. I just tell the truth. So I hope that we have a good time tonight. It's an honor to be here. And if you all want to check me out, just Google After Real Truth on one word. You'll find me, man. It don't matter if it's on Facebook or whatever, Instagram. Come holler at me and check out some of my artwork, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. He definitely got some good artwork. Y'all go over there and check him on there. See what the business is on there. Appreciate it. So y'all know how we do it right here in adult conversation between men and women. Hey, nobody never knows what the topics are, and nobody never knows who's going first but me. So what we gonna do? We got one guest that's gonna be kind of short today and can't stay too long. So let me go on and come on out here to Delanucci. You still there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on?
That's all right. That's what's up. I got one other lady that's supposed to be on any moment now, but meantime, in between time, come on with you. What you got for us out here talking? What's the first topic you got for us?
Respectfully. I wanted to know y'all thoughts on bringing a third. This is directed to the ladies, but fellas to answer it too. I want to know your thoughts on bringing a third into the bedroom. I got a scenario, and then I got a question for you, Loki.
Okay. All right.
Can I hit that?
Yeah, you can hit that. Yeah.
Hey, first I want to know, is it a man or a woman? I need to know.
Well, in your case, it would be a woman. You feel me?
Okay.
However,
I thought you was giving us a situation like you were doing.
Oh no! I want to know your thoughts on bringing a third. I'm gonna give you the scenario. Go like this. Hold up. Scenario is both partners have a severe physical limitation from advanced MS. They still want to get intimate, but neither of them, have the physical strength to do it or position themselves. So they want to hire, a trusted a home health nurse or a home health aide, something like that, to assist them and help them with still keeping their dignity and stuff like that. So my question, we could start with the females first. So we got one female in here.
Yeah.
Is does keeping your bedroom completely private matter more than satisfying your physical needs when getting that help? Means or exposing your body to a stranger.
All right, 3 people in bed. That's a little bit different situation than what I thought you were talking about. But Flowers, what do you think about that? 3 people in the bedroom, you got some issues or whatever. What's up with that?
I mean, we got to speak about the people with, paralyzed people. This is,
Yeah, exactly.
People dealing with physical limitations and stuff like that. So I thought that was an interesting take.
Yeah, that's good. I like
and
that.
It is. I it's interesting, and I've actually been a nurse for over 20 years, right? So that is something that could come up, right? Where someone's like, I still want to get it on, Nurse Rose. What do you suggest? If they're both comfortable with it, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, in that type of situation,
Right.
I wouldn't think anything bad about it if they both were comfortable.
Right. Because he did say a trusted one, so it ain't like it's just a random person coming up in there. And I'm glad he went on and said about the health issue and all, because, like I say, I was on something totally different. Beautiful soul, appreciate you tapping in with us. Do a little intro, and then we'll let you entertain that question before we hit the guys.
Good evening, kings and queens. This is the one and only Beautiful Soul tuning in. I thought it was 6:30. My bad, but here I am. What is the topic? I'm just tuning in. I don't know what's going on. Talk to me.
All right, here. Okay, yeah, tell again then.
All right. Hold on one second. You can hear me all right, love? You good?
I got you. Yeah.
All right. Topic is about what I want to get your perspective on bringing a third into the bedroom. This may not, apply to you, but however, I just want to get your feedback on for the people that's paralyzed and with physical limitations. Basically, here goes the scenario, and then I'll give you a question. Both partners have severe physical limitations from advanced MS. They still really want to be intimate, but neither of them have the physical strength to move on. So they want to hire, a trusted health aide to help them with still keeping their dignity. You feel me? My question to you would be, does keeping your bedroom completely private matter more than satisfying your physical needs when getting the help than exposing yourself to a stranger.
First of all, I've had threesomes before, but it's not to the point where whoever I was with, I was madly in love with type shit. Um, so it to me it's a difference. If you and this person is together and how do I say this?
Just say it.
Give me a hot second. If y'all
Say you
together
hot and bothered, what you say?
y'all know y'all want to be together type shit, and something going on, maybe the dick ain't working right, or y'all too busy or whatever the fuck, y'all talk that shit through. First of all, come up with some shit that y'all want to do all that other shit. If somehow all the things y'all do don't work out, then y'all discuss, okay, it's gonna be another woman, another man, both, whatever the fuck. Y'all need to come with it together, because let's just say that other woman or that other man might throw it down just a little bit better. You don't want to get attached to that other person, so y'all got to discuss that shit first if it comes to that point.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody want to take something? Rico, you muted.
Jump on that.
Rico, you muted.
I want to make sure that I understand the scenario. So you're saying they both have multiple sclerosis, right? And you're saying, but they both still want to be intimate. So to me, I would think that it would be for people, because if you say you bring in a woman, she can't really do anything for the woman, and if you bring in a man, he can't do nothing for the man unless they get down like that. But
unless the woman isn't too woman. My bad. I'm just saying.
And also, if they brought in a man, or a woman, I believe that both of them would have some type of jealousy, unless there's a real good understanding, but especially from the male perspective, because our ego is huge, but it's fragile. And to look over there and see a man doing something to your woman that you can't, every man ain't gonna be able to deal with that. So I would think that he might want to rethink that situation, because with him being sick and having ailments, he probably already has insecurities and all kinds of things going on. So if I'm him, I would really rethink that. Maybe he's just a freak and want to see her get her back blown out. I don't know, but if that's what they want to do, then let them do it. But if that's a real scenario, yeah, you really should talk to him, because he may not be able to look at her the same, because she definitely, hey, I'm telling you, I had a homeboy go to a swingers party. He ain't been right since. Hey, I'm telling you, my boy, he was crying in my back seat. You talking about, man, he was thinking her down, dog. Yeah. They ended up breaking up by 6 months later. Like, this was a long time ago. So, hey, careful what you ask for, especially if you can't do it yourself.
All right. Anybody else with comments? Pope, Jason, Seven, anybody? One of y'all?
I can go next.
Okay.
So it's more of a medical question than about being freaky to me.
Yeah, true.
So there's actually services like that already in existence. Like I've seen, especially Japanese people. They, like, I don't know why I was watching, but it was just a documentary on folks with multiple sclerosis, things of that nature, that still, as human beings, you have those urges that need to be satisfied. So if we're talking about medical professionals doing it, then the thing is that a medical professional is going to handle it like a professional would. They wouldn't be, how do I say it, enjoying it more than for the paycheck purposes, and still looking at it as just like administering, like how a nurse would come to your house and treat an open wound that you have to like if you had, I don't know, like sepsis or something like that before, and the open wound that has to get cleaned, how a nurse would come clean that out. Like, yeah, they're in your home, but to them, to a medical professional, let me make sure I'm stressing that, it would just be a job. And the couple that been presented in this situation, since both of them are lacking in the ability, more than likely, to please themselves as well as each other, I don't think that the jealousy would be as big a factor in it. I don't think that it would be I don't even think like how Rico was saying, like a nurse is gonna come in there and dick down the woman. No, I think it'd be more of assistance with, some type of tools or something like that, so that it stays medically professional and clean. I think it's the same thing with the woman. More than likely, she wouldn't be riding the MS dick. She would just probably have on some latex gloves and some of the best KY jelly, some medical grade KY jelly or some shit like that,
Right.
and show you what them hands do. It'd be more along those lines than actual an escort coming in there or a gigolo coming in there and handling the business of these medically incapacitated people.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to make sure, in this presentation, we're not talking about able-bodied folks. We're talking about, especially if it's real bad cases of MS. What's the dude that always spoke with the box in the chair? You know what I'm talking about?
Christopher Reeve.
Not Christopher Reeve, the smart one.
I know
with the glasses.
Epstein
I
Island.
know you're talking about.
Yeah, he was on Epstein Island. You're right. He was on Epstein Island.
Stephen
Hawking.
Stephen
Yeah,
Hawking.
Hawkins. There we go. Yeah, Stephen, like a Stephen
Michael Jackson.
Hawkins. Yeah, like a Stephen Hawkins. He's just gonna get a hand job.
Yeah.
You can't even ride. Your woman couldn't even ride him.
Bro, he can't even feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So and so from a more professional standpoint, I'm just making sure that we keep it in context of his actual question in the scenario.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to worry so much about the jealousy and things like that, because especially if it's a couple that has decided that they got together and got debilitated like that together, and they still together. I think that they would appreciate the medical service being provided.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
more than likely, they'd probably enhance their relationship other than having them in the backseat of their homeboy car crying because he saw somebody go balls deep in his bitch.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Jason, what you got, Jason? Did we hit up Selma?
I don't have a whole bunch on it, man. I mean, I've been around too many people like that, so that shit sounds real medical to me. I can smell the hospital in the question, and if I was the one with MS, bro, then I'm trying to make sure I live. I ain't even worried about getting none, man. I got bigger problems, you know what I mean? So I don't. But on the, I understand the vein of the question, right? And so to answer truthfully in the vein of the question, I would say that. When people decide what they're doing in their bed, man, that's their business. I don't have no,
Right.
do whatever you want to do in there. It ain't my business.
All right. The chosen one. What's up?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet to the point, man. So if you don't want to deal with jealousy in your bedroom, get a transvestite, bro. They got both of them. You know what I'm saying? If you want somebody to do some real freaked out shit, get a prostitute. I think that's what Pokey was trying to say, man. Somebody's gonna take that money. They're doing it for the money, not for the love. All right. And if you want to solve the problem with the physical shit, you get 2 honey packs and some lubricant. You'll be straight.
What the fuck is a honey pack?
Oh, come on, P.
Come on,
Come on,
man.
Wiz.
Honey
Come on,
pack.
Wiz.
Is that something you buy over the counter at the store? I really don't.
Wiz.
I really don't.
Come on, Wiz.
Hey,
Come on,
listen,
man.
if you really want to turn a night up, end it with a blumpkin.
Oh, goddamn.
Wizzo, I must say, I'm very surprised.
I'm surprised that you don't know what the honey pack is.
As much as you talk about sex and have sexual
Exactly.
at the ready, I'm talking about at the drop of a hat, ready. What dick and pussy? Like how you are so ready to have that. I am seriously surprised that you do not know what a honey pack is.
I don't know what the fuck
The
that
pack,
is.
the coffee, the pills, the drink, all of it.
While y'all talking, so I'm gathering that is like when you go into the store and you buy one of the pack counter or the pills or the sex pills over the counter and shit. I have
Nah, don't Don't
But I
buy
ain't
that
had
shit.
no
You're gonna
drive.
die fucking with that
I
shit.
ain't
Don't
had
Nah,
do
no
man,
that.
honey pack.
get 2
Don't
Rhino
do
pills
that.
from the gas station. You
No,
gonna go
don't
crazy.
do that. Listen, do not take that advice. You're gonna die fucking with what he just told you.
Damn.
Don't do
So
that.
honey
Go
pack
to
is like. Go ahead.
go somewhere reputable, man. You go to a pharmacy or somewhere and get something if you need it. And
Okay.
them honey packs, it's the truth. Don't worry about it. And I would never take 2. He's about to take 2.
Yeah, one is good.
Wait a minute. Who
You
said
take-
that? One.
I said one is good.
Oh, okay.
She,
But
she
damn.
know what it do.
Yeah.
Hey,
so-
yo, there's nothing
already
more
know.
reputable than getting your motherfucking sexual shit from a dude, Arabian dude, man.
Yeah.
He work at the gas station.
So let me say this right here on the question at hand too, because at first I'm glad that you broke it down like that, that they disabilities and everything. Because at first I thought it was just bringing another person in the
That's what I
bedroom.
thought. Yeah, that's what I
And
thought.
whether it's him or her, they feeling is not below. I mean, they have no feeling of, but their mind is still intact, right? And they can still think. So I'm thinking that these are adult people, so they have that visual, So he's getting off or she's getting off by the visual of watching what's going on or something like that. Especially since if the woman come in and she's sucking his dick and eating the other one's pussy, then they can't feel nothing that's going on down there. But they mind and their visual is still working because he didn't been there before and she didn't been there before. So I mean, as far as vitamin in the bedroom, hey, if that works for them and they still got that mind, but I'm kind of like Jason. If I got MS shit, my mind is like, especially at a certain age, I'm like, shit, fuck that pussy, shit. I'm trying that 3-second nut is over with. I'm trying to go on and worry about living. So that's just kind of my thought on it. I mean, you got anything you want to close out on it?
Hey, Wizzo,
Nah,
can I
yeah.
say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say this. If I can't feel it, but I look down there and Shorty got spit everywhere, yeah, I'm turned up.
What?
All right,
If
dude.
it's just spit all over the place, yeah, I'm excited, dog. She putting in work.
That spit running all down by your ass. Okay, go ahead.
Everywhere.
Man.
All right, Deluch, what's up? You got to close out on it or something?
Nah, respectfully, I respect everybody's opinion on it. I just, like I said, I wanted to get the thoughts. It wasn't so much the scenario. The scenario is for context, and then that's why it switched up on you because I had to give that. However, it was for I seen something online. So how people with physical limitations, how should they move? Should they find other people with physical limitation, or should they be out here in the dating pool like us? You feel me?
Right.
So
Right.
that's why I
say
just want to get their perspective.
I'll
Yeah,
say
okay.
one on that what he just said. A man and a woman with physical limitations are 2 totally different animals because I knew this woman that I grew up with. Well, I knew her. I didn't necessarily grow up with her, but I knew her. She was dating someone I knew, and she was paralyzed. But hell, she had like 5 kids.
Damn.
A man who
Her ass up.
Yeah, a man who is paralyzed or anything like that, he ain't getting all that action without coming off, some money or paying someone something. So,
Yeah, get her out.
yeah, he not doing all that.
Yeah.
That's my little, that's
Yeah.
my freaking daughter's sister son. So
Okay, that's what's up. To the ladies, let me apologize to y'all because I had 2 other ladies come on, and they just ghosted me. At least one of them did contact me today, and I couldn't find a replacement. And then the other one, I don't know what happened to her. After they always be so ready and gung ho, and then after that, it's a wrap. So at least I'm glad that Flowers and Beautiful Soul, at least y'all did go and come on. So because you never know what comes up, and usually whenever there's women in on the podcast, fucking usually comes up. So anyway, I just wanted to say that right there.
Mhm.
And let me add this to the fact too. Shit, before we even got to go live and shit, hell, Beautiful Soul was eating on some cherries and shit. She was getting shot at about 11 times over there the way she was puckering her lips, eating on them damn cherries. So
What?
they was hitting on
I
her.
gotta
Like,
look- I don't eat cherries, matter of fact.
oh, okay.
I got lip back on.
I'm talking about
That
2
was 2
flowers.
flowers.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
flowers.
Oh,
I said
okay.
Beautiful Soul, 2 flowers. She said she don't eat cherries. Okay, cool. I just want to get that out there. I'm looking down here, Beautiful Soul, but I was talking about 2 flowers. So let me
I
get
think
this right
Wizzo
here.
wants to see more people eat cherries, man.
See somebody eat cherries?
I said I think you want to see more people eating cherries, man.
I don't want to see them eating them cherry unless they talking about calling the tip of my dick a cherry and they eating on that motherfucker.
Jesus
But
Christ.
that's all. Oh, anyway, moving
You
forward.
just touch his pearls.
I'm gonna check out this honey pack. I ain't bullshit. I ain't know what the fuck that was. So let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna start with the women on this question, and then we'll work our way around the room on everything like that. So we all grown, and I'm talking about adulthood. We out there dating and going on. When you first starting out dating, hopefully that person got a rubber on, or maybe he doesn't, or maybe she didn't ask him to. But I'm just saying he does. So I'm asking you, start with the ladies, and I'm gonna start with Beautiful Soul. At what point does the rubber come off? Or how does that conversation come up? With that guy. Y'all been having a relation, y'all been making whoopee. So when do you say, okay, take it off? Does he have to have a STD test? Because in Colleen Fort Hood, there was a whole lot of shit going on with AIDS and all that stuff at one time. So at what point does you tell him, hey, you can go in this motherfucking pussy raw? So you hit up you and then see what Flowers got to say, because she gonna come over there with that doctor nurse point of view. So what point does the rubber come off? Or does it even have it on? Shit, I don't know.
So me, I guess I lived dangerously because
Oh shit.
I never liked rubbers. Like I used to do the little, how they had the little combination pack with the feeling warm and the little ripples and shit like that. I tried that shit. It was all right. But like I want to feel the dick. I don't want to feel rubber. So whoever I fucked with was like, listen, if I get pregnant, hey, this is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
And
No
also
rubbers involved. Okay.
yeah. So and then also with most of my partners, I didn't have many, but with most of them, I made sure we did the little testing type stuff.
Okay.
And then because I like to fuck. So
Yeah, you said that last time.
And I also make sure
We
if
sure
I'm
do.
fucking with you and you fucking with me, that's it. You ain't fucking nobody else. I ain't fucking nobody else. Because if I find out, I'm done.
Right.
What?
Okay.
Man, get out of here, man. Listen, we was here with you last time. You can't say that now. Come on now. Now, come on. Now,
We
come
know
on.
what she
I was
said the last
married.
You
Yes,
laid
I
out
was married. I was
You laid
married.
out a love triangle for us last time.
Listen, I was married, but the art guy and me, that was the only nigga I was fucking. Even though I was married, listen, I'm telling you now, the art guy was the only nigga I was
I'm not levying any charges against you. I'm just gonna explain. I wait till my turn. I'm sorry.
No, okay, yeah. It's okay sometimes if we have a little bit, just as long as everybody ain't trying to get in.
Well, I was gonna jump in and say I was gonna jump in and say my answer because when I was a single man, mute your shit.
Okay.
Listen, when I was a single man and I was moving outside, right? If I go to a woman crib to get a Capri Sun and she tell me she don't want me to use a condom, I'm getting up right then, putting my clothes back on, high-fiving her ass, grabbing my Capri Sun anyway, and I'm leaving. Because pregnancy ain't the biggest thing I'm worried about. I'm worried about some shit I can't get off. So when I was outside moving like that, I was protecting myself, number one. Number two, I have to know your location most of the time if I'm not gonna deal with a condom. Like we got to be together long enough to be living together or at each other's house every other night or whatever. Like I can't give you an opportunity to get dirty and unclean when you're not with me because I'm worried about STDs and STIs, right? Like I'm not even, babies can be fixed. I don't care what everybody else believes, but I believe it's her body, her choice, right? And so I'm going to try to influence that choice for her to do the right thing for both of us. What I'm saying is I'm more concerned with STDs, STIs. And I'm just saying, you for real, you my girl, Beautiful Soul, you my homie, but like you trying to play it low key today for some reason, but like last time you laid out a whole damn Maury Povich skit for us, and now you trying to act like you doing. Come on now, come on, man.
All right, let's see what Flowers got to that conversation. Hold up, Rico. Let Flowers. Then we're gonna hit up the guys right quick. Flowers. So when does the rubber come off? And I know you're a nurse. you know, in that field, you probably see all kind of shit, you know, leaking dicks and everything, leaking pussy, shit coming out of pussy and out the ass,
Ooh,
you know, and
yeah.
old dude to go up in there raw if you let him. So
Girl,
at what
yeah.
point does the rubber come off in the relationship? Y'all been dating for a few months. When does the rubber come off?
Eesh. I would have to say yes. It have to be a few months. You have to know the person. It's just like Jason said. You know, it's like you have to know the pattern of the person. Don't give them if they're that person that's out there, they'll show themselves to be that type of person, right?
Okay.
So take your time. Is that who PM's saying duty before booty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So couple of months. Okay. So now he's taking the rubber off. So how do you tell him? How does that conversation come up? Okay, baby. You know, we've been seeing one another for a couple of months. You can go and get this pussy raw. You can go and take that rubber off. Or is it we gotta have a test, each one of us, before you get this pussy raw? Or what is it? How does that come up?
You know what? If I was advising in these times, you know, I would definitely say, I want to see your chart, or let's go and get tested. I
Hell
would in
yes.
these times, absolutely. Um, but have I followed that in my lifetime? No, I got married really young, you know. So, but in this day and age, I would definitely advise, please see a
Okay.
chart, go and get tested together.
Right. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, which guys want to go? Anybody? I'm you know, you
Yeah,
let me
um,
Rico.
hey, um, for as me, I'm not look when back in my days, way back when I was young, I ain't gonna lie, I threw my dick on the crap table a few times. So, but hey, I was lucky. Hey, I ain't bullshitting. So I went in raw, knowing I shouldn't have, but I was young. So that's what I call throwing my dick on the crap table. So yeah, I did it. But in today's world, definitely I would want to we would go to the clinic together and get tested. But
Right.
you say when is the time to take it off? Like when I did do it, it was like after you do it with a condom a few times and y'all had sex a few times way back when, it was just like, man, what's the point? That's the way my mind was working. And the women, I think I've only had maybe a couple women actually say, hey, put a or do you have a condom or something like that? Like when I didn't like when I felt like it was time to do it out. So
Right.
yeah, in
Let-
today's world, though, man, you should have on a condom from the jump, the first time until y'all get tested. And like
oh,
Jason say, shoot, I need to know your move because hey, that's my life on the line. So who
okay.
knows when
Well,
the
Rico,
condom come out?
before you
Oh,
go,
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna bring this. I'm gonna add this twist off in there to it. Then we can let the rest of the guys go and comment. You know, some guys are so quick to eat pussy right on the first date. So I'm just
Oh wow.
saying. So you wearing a rubber, but you didn't eat the pussy.
Can't
I'm
do that.
like,
Nah,
are you not eating the
Wizzo,
pussy
I'm
till you
not
get
doing
the
that.
medical check?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. Hell no. Uh-uh.
Okay.
Look, I don't even like kissing. So like the tongue kissing. I don't even like tongue kissing like that. No, that French kissing,
Okay.
I've never liked that shit.
Okay. Well,
Man, I
I'm gonna
did
say
that
this
once and you could
because
hear a slob in your head or something. Like, I don't like that.
I'm gonna say this because I work with this guy in Iraq, and he told me he not wearing no rubber, especially if after he didn't ate the pussy, because he didn't say he didn't already ate whatever was down there, so he ain't got to worry about it no goddamn more. So, but let's see what the other guys. Anybody else got anything on that topic? When the rubber come off? Anybody?
Hey, I can jump
Chose?
in
Oh,
now.
Hope. Okay.
Yeah. So, um, first and foremost, like I don't know if y'all remember that commercial. It was just one time. Like, do you remember that age commercial? Yeah. So,
I think I do.
yeah, this was long, man. Like we're talking the '80s for sure. That when instant AIDS was the thing, where when you got AIDS, your skin started turning purple and falling off and shit like that. I don't know, like
What?
the movie Philadelphia. You don't know if y'all remember that, but like that's the kind of shit that I grew up with and was ingrained with. So using hell, even back in the day, using a condom was the thing. As a matter of fact, during my most promiscuous time, like the first thing when you come into my house on the coffee table was a mixing bowl full of condoms.
Mm.
Like, I'm not bullshitting in any way, shape, form, or fashion. It was a huge ass mixing bowl full of all kinds of assorted condoms, flavored ones, glow in the dark ones, all that shit. Like, and it was because I knew AIDS was a thing.
Yeah.
So when it came to fucking, yeah, I'm strapped up and ready to rock and roll. And kept like I don't know if you remember when you'd have a ring in your wallet because you kept the condom in there too long.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I was one of them. I had it there,
Right.
ring in the wallet, because I you ain't got to stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Yeah,
Right.
that was me. That was me. The time frame thing, like I think Jason said it the best is like me and you is together.
Yeah.
Like it is pretty much been proven that we have become exclusive. Like however that pops off, but it's been like we have become exclusive for sure. That has been proven that me and you are exclusive before the end of condom use. And hell, I don't know if I've ever had to put it in words or nothing like that, but outside of you, my woman now,
Right.
you know, like that, them is the words that I would say is how we establish I don't have to use prophylactics anymore. And then something else you brought up, the eating pussy. Like, again, I grew up when if you was doing that shit, it was because you couldn't fuck.
Mm.
If you was eating pussy, it's because you could not fuck. So that's also something that took me longer than everybody else to get the groove into.
Don't watch it now. Watch it. Don't tell too much now, Pope. Watch it now. Okay.
Hey
Okay.
man,
He right though.
I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm free. It's
Yeah.
all good. It's just like those certain things, like how you were saying, like you brought up some motherfuckers that eat the pussy on the first night.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen comedians do jokes about it as well.
Yeah.
And I look at it as strange. Again, like the peer pressure, however you want, it molded me into thinking, you must not be able to fuck. You know, your stroke game weak than a motherfucker if you got to eat the pussy like that. And hell, and then another thing, especially in the older pornos, there was no men eating pussy in the older pornos. The Mexican steels and shit like that. It was all deep strokes.
It was too much hair in the 70s and 80s on the porno. It was too much hair to be trying to do something like that.
And I'm just saying, like those are my learning tools.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On top of that, so again, eating pussy and no rubbers, all of those were danger zones to me growing up. So,
Right.
and it took a long time. I would say it took me well past my college years to get into trying to eat pussy in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Rico, I got you, but I need to see if Delanucci or either Chosen One got anything first before I got you though after one of them two. Anyone you guys got anything?
Nah, respectfully, I grew up Magic Johnson and Lorena Bobbitt era. So these are the these are the things that not traumatized me, but were like, you feel me, flags that make me look out for us. So the question was, when does the condom come off? It's when she's ready, low key. Because like I said, I've always been. I don't know. Yeah. Like son, I threw my shit on the crab table. I done gambled a couple times. However, is when she's comfortable because. Yeah, the AIDS thing was a big thing. I'm really like worried about that. You feel me? Not just AIDS, everything else too that comes with that. So, like Son said, I think his name's Pope. We got to be serious after this. When that initiation or that thing happens, it's different. We got a different type of connection off of that. So, yeah,
Okay.
I don't
All
know.
right, that's what's up.
It was the bar for me.
I
right
got
there.
you, Jason, but I got a little order right here, right quick. I need to get the Chosen One and then Rico, then you.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you won't forget, but I just want to make sure I get these guys in. All right, Chosen One.
So when it comes to this whole thing about no rubber and shit, I can dig. Like if you feeling a shorty and you want to go, then go. But the
Damn.
crazy thing about all this shit is, it don't matter if you wear a condom or not, nigga. Because if she got crabs and your nuts touch that, nigga, you still gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that if any part of your skin touch that shit, you got it. Like HPV. Some things don't work the same way as other things, right? So even with a condom, you can still get a bitch pregnant. You can still get an STD. None of that shit is like 100%. You fucking raw is definitely 100% that you might get something, but then you might not. Now, if she get pregnant, you can always punch this bitch in her stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all kind of shit you can do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the gamble you taking, though. But it's crazy that niggas is out here worried about STDs when we got a whole eating booty epidemic going on, man. Motherfuckers out here eating ass, dog. Like, this shit crazy. Back when I was in high school, niggas couldn't even fathom niggas talking about eating booties like grocery. Nigga, I think, I'm just gonna not eat. You know, fuck the groceries. I don't need them. If this is what niggas is doing, I don't need no part of it, bro.
All right, that's what's up. Let's hit up Rico and Jason and then see what's up. Rico, what's up?
Hey, well, I want to say this to Pokey. Hey, look, you are sure right, because what Seven just said, because in high school, if you accuse a man that looked like us of eating some punana, those were fighting words. Like it was a fight come with it when you say that. But also, hey, my great uncles and my grandfather, I was raised by my grandparents. I used to sit outside with them. And this is what they told me. They say, like, since we talking about the condom, they say, man, when you know the girl gonna finally give you some, have some earwax on deck. Had y'all ever heard about the earwax?
I heard that.
I heard that.
They say, get you some earwax, and when she let you touch it, put the earwax on your finger. And when you put it in her, if she jump or think like it burned or something, she got an STD. Don't mess with her. That's what
I heard that shit a long time ago.
Wow.
Hey, man, what happened?
My
Hey, what
great
happened to
uncles
you
and my-
getting
they
the
used to
field
tell
test?
me that. Huh?
Well,
Yeah.
That and a
Look,
booger.
I never put the
A
to
booger.
the test, but
A booger.
but they used to say that. I wanted to know, did any of y'all ever hear that?
I've heard
You
that.
did? Oh,
I ain't never heard no
I've
shit
heard
like
that.
that.
Oh,
I never heard
so-
that.
interesting.
I heard that. Jason, what's up?
Oh, I wanted to go back. I wanted to go back because the more we talk, the more I remember that I need to express, and I would like to express my condom ritual when I was a younger man. You see.
Okay, he got a
So I
ritual.
go to the crib to get it. I got to go get my Capri Sun, you know.
This
I'm going to
man.
use the condom, okay? Then I'm going to get up. I'm not taking it off. I'm getting up, headed to the bathroom because, you know, you always got to do that post-sex pee. That's the way our bodies are set up biologically, right? And so then I stand over the toilet, right, like I'm going to pee, but I'm peeing in this condom, right? Then I slide that bad boy off and tie it like a water balloon, right? Now I look at it and I make sure that it ain't leaking, ain't no holes, and I put it in the toilet and I flush it. The toilet thinks it's regular human excrement, and I know when she called 3 months later to say somebody got her pregnant that it wasn't me.
Damn.
Oh,
All right, then. And let me ask. Oh, go ahead, Flowers.
Okay, so I just wanted to add because after the chosen one was speaking, this thought came to my mind because he was like, just go, if you feel how you feel. The reason why I said now, this time in our society, that's not a good idea at all, is because you can have HIV, right? You can have that virus, and nowadays they can say if you're undetected, right, you won't be able to pass it. But just think about it. If that person obtained HIV, right, probably because they weren't protecting themselves, how responsible you think they are with taking this medicine and, and truly being undetected and not being able to pass it. So I just want to put that out there too to people. Just be mindful.
Right.
I won't mess with a girl with no dirty house or no ugly kids, nothing. Because I'm telling you right now, they gonna give you something. She trying
dirty
to
house,
give
I
you
was with you,
VD.
but ugly kids.
She trying to give you VD. Don't go for it.
Damn right, BD. I mean, now, guys. I mean,
and make you another BD.
some guys might say, well, you know what, we can't get nothing from getting some head, so they might just go and let them, turn down the pussy and go and get the head.
Yes, you can. You can get
Hey, you
something.
can get something from that.
I just said that some might say that. You're right. I'm tracking that, but you know, some guys, not all guys, if he in the presence of this fine ass woman, sometimes he thinking with the wrong motherfucking head, and he gonna go and try to. If she let him and don't protect herself, he's gonna go off in that pussy raw. He's gonna eat that motherfucker, and she's gonna probably suck his dick. I'm just saying, maybe.
You
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
but
I
look
don't
here,
think most
men of a certain caliber have and practice what's called dick discipline, and we not just doing anything with anybody anytime. If you just straight offering it to me when I'm walking past you at the mall, no, thank you. If you offering it to me when I'm coming out the gas station, pumping gas in my truck, no, thank you. Now I know cats that'll take it, but I ain't even nah.
Let me ask the chosen one. Chosen one. You coming out the store out of 7-Eleven. She tell you, chosen one, come on over here and hit this pussy. What you gonna do? You gonna walk away from it and tell her, nah, I ain't doing that shit?
First, what I'm gonna do is, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get her back to her crib, right? And then I'm gonna get her butt ass naked, and then I'm gonna leave, because I do know this. Any bitch offering up some pussy that easy, that bitch is a scam artist.
She's trying to rob you.
Exactly. Something's going on.
Let her rob you as long as you get the nut, right? I mean, so
Fuck
what?
no, nigga. She be trying to rob me of my health.
Ah, that's a damn good one. I like that.
Nah, forget that. I prefer my money over some coochie.
All
Yeah,
right.
money
But
over
you
coochie.
guys, I'm gonna say this right here, and then we're gonna switch gears. I've been messaging. I don't know if y'all saw me. This other lady talking about she's getting ready to come on. I don't know if she's having some issues or whatever. But I hear us, and we are of age. We well seasoned. Some of us can remember back when our first time. Some of us can't. Some of us, our first time, we really age wasn't a big factor. I think it was probably like, fuck, I don't even know, gonorrhea and some shit, VD back then or some shit. I don't even really know, but they wasn't really thinking about it or worried about it. But now we a lot more seasoned, so now we thinking about all these STDs that's out here and all these different things like that, which is one of the deals when Jason asked me once before, this is tie in together here, about getting some young people on the podcast to get in their point of view on some different things. Well, shit, I don't know really any of them, and then I try to get some of them on, but they don't. They got to get loose. Like what was his name? Chosen one.
Jamal.
Who?
Jamal.
Jamal, when he was on, he was all nervous, wasn't speaking, he didn't want to talk about the bonnet that he be wearing and stuff like that. But now, we as adults here, grown, we got some season behind us. We look at those things and think about those things. But I'm still willing to bet that it's still some guys out there that will go on and fuck somebody raw, and it's still some woman out there that would let him. But from listening to us talk on here, it won't. I definitely can't speak for any of you guys, but I definitely know that it won't be me. Because sometimes we get on the podcast and shit like that with everybody, the world watching, and then when we making these shorts, and then you talking about fucking and concubines and or whatever the fuck that was. Seven said, then it's a little bit different. But I'm just saying that when back then it was a little bit different. Now we well seasoned, so that was just my thought on that.
Hey, Wizzo. Yo, listen, I want to add to that, man. See, this is the thing, right? I don't necessarily believe that STDs is really slowing motherfuckers down all the way. Like, we knew STDs were a thing even when we were younger and we were doing crazy shit. I think the thing now is that it's so many different new shits coming out. Like, I think I seen an STD called blueberries or some shit. Like, nigga, it's a strand of gonorrhea, nigga. They can't even cure that shit.
Did you say blueberries?
Yes, bro. Shit's so evolved, nigga. Your dick gonna fall off for sure.
100.
Yeah,
but
go ahead, Jason.
Is that real nurse flowers?
This is the guy that just told you to get some pills from a gas station.
Hey, whoa, what's that got to do with fucking raw? That's just getting your dick hard.
Damn.
It's reckless, bro. That's reckless.
Hey, and I keep going back.
Than count sand in the sandstorm, dog.
He say harder than Chinese arithmetic.
Exactly.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. But let me ask y'all this, and we getting ready to switch gears. But before I say that, let me say thank all my viewers out there that's watching. Hey, I appreciate y'all tapping in. The chat line is open. So you got any questions, drop them off in the chat. And I appreciate if you subscribe to Wizzo Talk. The link is in the description. I appreciate it. And remember, it's absolutely free, 100% free to like, share, and subscribe. So I appreciate that, wholeheartedly. But I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I knew I shouldn't have did that goddamn promo or whatever. Anyway, it'll come back to me.
Switch gears.
It'll come back to me. So let's move right along. Anybody else got any comments on what we said before we switch topics up in this thing? Nope. All right. With that being said, let's come to Beautiful Soul. What you throwing out there for us today? Because I know you keep something out there hot. What you got?
What, like a subject type thing?
Yeah, like a topic like you did the last time when you was talking about all that fucking and everything. So what you got for us to talk about today?
Let me think.
Do I need to come back to you?
Yeah. I need a minute.
All right. Well, I know Poke ready. Poke. Now,
Oh,
Poke.
yeah. We
Wait
get
a
to
minute,
it.
Poke. Hold up, Poke. Now, let me. Now, take it easy on them up in there. Now, don't get too. No, fuck that. Go ahead, bring that shit.
Yeah. So, I think there's an epidemic of pandering going on that we need to discuss.
Okay.
Yeah. There's especially like a lot of what do you call them? Like I don't want to say they're celebrities, but they've got huge followings. These panderers, like this cat named Derek Jackson, another one named Robert Hinkson calls himself Don Poppy, Ace Metaphor, and this other motherfucker, Medusa's Judgment. Like they're panderers, and what I mean is they'll say some crazy ass stuff, but it's simply to and I think is devious behavior. They'll do it to cater to women's emotions, but I feel like they're manipulating them just for financial gain. For instance, Derek Jackson, oh my God, like he's probably the worst to me. Because he's a married man, or excuse me, he was married, and the whole time he is giving all these platitudes for women empowerment and how it's men's fault that the things are going wrong in the relationship. He is cheating on his wife, and he's doing it sitting outside his car in front of the houses of the women that he's fucking.
What?
Yeah. So he's in his car.
He brave.
And he's filming his videos, but he'd be outside of the woman's house or apartment that he just got through fucking when he's making these videos.
Damn.
Yeah. Another one, Robert Hinkson, but goes by the name of Don Poppy. This motherfucker, he's just as bad. He's on that same shit. Like he'd be like, why are y'all trying to take them out on dates instead of taking them on vacation? These are brand new women. Like how you would try to date somebody, like go to dinner. He's like, no. That you shouldn't be doing that. Do some new shit. Spend some real money. Take their asses on vacation. On stranger. Take them on vacation. Now again, this is another one. The whole time he whooping both his baby mom's asses.
Damn.
And I do mean that literally. You look it up, like both of them, and he did it like in a 2-day span. Like both of them swole in a bitch, and I mean, there's pictures of this, like just on the internet, just swole, jammies, busted lip, and shit like that. Then another one, Ace Metaphor, like. He has become more reasonable here lately because he got called out a whole lot. But this is another one who's doing that pandering shit. Like, ladies, if that man ain't sending you money, and again, a stranger, this woman is a stranger, but if he's trying to get in your life, then he needs to cash app you so that you can go get your hair, nails, and pay for the babysitter type shit.
That's a prostitute.
He's another one. The whole time he's doing that shit, he's fucking his staff members.
Damn.
Oh, this nigga a legend. Hey, what's this nigga at? Man, I'm trying to get some notes real quick.
You will not.
And then I mentioned Yada Awakening. Like, this nigga is Yoda. It's like this little bitty ass nigga who also is whooping his wife's ass. and had another wife, was married, like got 2 legal marriages. One of them didn't know that he was married to another woman.
Damn.
And be on the internet like, you need to give her birthing gifts. If you can't give her $150,000 for every baby, you a sucker. You sorry if you can't. For every baby she get, you can't give her $150,000. You lame. You don't even need to be thinking about dating. You know,
Hey, yo, this nigga a Mormon.
This is the type of shit that this epidemic of pandering is going on. And again, the reason I'm bringing it up is because I feel like it's very emotionally manipulative, but women don't seem to be able to pick up on that.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody like me comes through and say, hey, this motherfucker is setting y'all up for failure, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
They like he's lying to you just so you'll cash app his ass.
Yeah.
So he can give it to them, so he can get $150,000 to that last woman he got pregnant.
Mm-hmm. All
Hey,
right.
yo. Hey, can I say something with Pope?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I know a lot of people on here don't like the truth, but I think that everybody really knows that the only true way to manipulate a woman is through her emotions, because that's the right way to do it. They so emotional, use it against them.
I don't disagree with you that if your goal is to manipulate, then you would do that through emotions.
Yeah.
Me being somebody who has what I consider a stand-up gauge, when I hear that type of stuff, I deem that as enemy. I deem that as the enemy. Like, I shouldn't have to manipulate you to get good things out of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. Is there's an epidemic of motherfuckers that's doing this shit. Like it's even no name niggas that coming on repeating old lines about the same shit somebody that's already been called out for being a bullshitter and said, but not enough women recognize that they're not doing that out the kindness of their heart. They're not doing that to elevate you to a better plateau. They're doing that to manipulate you so that they can get views, so that they can get likes, so that they can get cash apps and sales from your manipulated ass.
Right. You know, and when you mention about saying, you know, telling her, or telling her, hey, he ain't this or he ain't that or whatever, shit, he can be in that other ear saying, oh shit, he just saying that to you because he want the pussy or he want this or he want that or he trying to move on in, and shit like that. And sometimes I wonder who's really using who. She could be just using them to get what she want, and sometimes I just wonder who's using who. But I open up the floor to anybody else and got any comments.
I just want to say this real quick, man. I think that we really need to take a step back and truly think about the power of manipulation and how it's truly used on an everyday form, because people get so tied up in thinking that they're being manipulated by a person and not realizing every fucking thing you do every day is you're manipulating something. Everything has to be manipulated if you want to live. Your job manipulates you. The stores manipulate you. Everything is being manipulated. So people really need to take this negative connotation off manipulation, man.
I'm sorry, Wizard. I got to interrupt, but intent matters.
Does it?
And yes, most definitely intent matters, because those here, I'll tell you. I'll give you a terrible example. The intent behind Epstein Island. There was a lot of girls being manipulated there, and the intent behind it was malicious. The DARE program was manipulation, but the intent behind the DARE program was not malicious. Do you see what I'm saying? You see the examples, the drug abuse resistance awareness or resistance education, however it was. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yes, I agree. Manipulation, like we manipulate things all day, every day. Hell, when you put a sandwich together, you are manipulating physical things, but the intent behind that is sustenance.
So, okay, so if we going off this, right? Now, keep an open mind here, because I know people's minds be closed as fuck, bro. So, if we going off these rules you just applied, if I tell a girl what she want to hear, I help this bitch out with bills, I'm doing whatever I need to do to get the pussy, I'm manipulating her. Am I not helping her out too?
So
everybody
your intent was to gain from her, and the way you just described it was equivalent exchange. You have given her something. I don't want to make it money because then we're talking about whores, but you have given her something so that you can receive something.
Right.
You dig
So
what I'm
let's just
saying?
say no. Let's say no money then, no money. So let's just be real with it. If she's saying she gave me some pussy, I gave her some dick too.
There we go. Equivalent exchange.
I think that I'm gonna jump in because I think
Hey,
that
Wizzo muted.
Wizzo, you muted.
Oh yeah. How about that? I was talking to this other lady. Yeah, I was just saying, let's get Jason. Go ahead.
okay, so I wanted to jump in because I really hear both sides of that argument. I tell people all the time, if you travel abroad when you're a single man, especially if you travel abroad and you deal with women from other countries, other cultures, even ones and especially ones that look like us, there is a fine line between gold digging and ensuring that you have the proper provision as a woman. And I think that most women overseas understand that a lot better than westernized women in both Europe and the United States. Okay, because gold digging is exchange. You do something for me of a financial realm favor for me, and then you can have this much or this kind of or this little access to my body, or I can tease you and we can have these deals, or you're gonna pay my car note, or you're gonna buy me a car, or you gonna, all these crazy things that these westernized women say. And they also expect provision. But then when you talk to, by and large, again, it's not, there's always going to be anecdotal evidence of something different. But then you talk to these women that are from these non-westernized cultures, and they understand the concept the same, but they're, like Poke was pointing out, their intent is to literally give you everything you could possibly want from them as a woman, as long as you pay that little $200-300 a month for her family back home. You get her passport and get her over here to this country or whatever country you're going to take her to live in, or if you go into her country. They understand, but when they give themselves to you, in that exchange, they are giving you their entire life, their psyche, their heart, their emotion, anything they can think of, as long as you hold up your end of the bargain, which is to provide financially and foundationally for her and her extended family. Because if she's the one that let's just say gets a singing career without any help from any man, she's going to send money back home and make sure that her family is provisioned, because that's how she got where she was, right? So if you come in and you take the helm of that responsibility, this woman is, in general, really going to give you her entire life. That's not the same as gold digging. So I'm just reinforcing my Poke's point that intent really matters when you talk about this.
All right. Anybody else? Nope. Everybody's so kind of quiet tonight. Well, I mean, are we in church? I mean, nobody wants to talk.
No, we're not in
Nobody has
church.
a
Damn,
comment.
man, what's going on?
What's I mean, we all can't talk at one time, but I say anybody. I don't mean, I'm not trying to call on anybody, but I mean, if somebody got a comment, nobody has nothing.
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
was muted when you asked that question. I was talking, but you couldn't hear me.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was muted a while ago when I was talking to this other lady about coming on, but go ahead.
I was gonna say for Pokey, like you was talking about, it's the intent behind it. We're talking now as older men, but as a younger man, the intent behind it was to get that ass. No matter whether we was manipulating or not, life is a manipulation. A woman walking by with a big ass and some tight pants is a manipulation. When a woman puts on makeup, that's a manipulation. So you see what I'm saying? So that's just life. I call that just being a man. But a young man, not an older man, an inexperienced man. I'm speaking for the younger people right now. But
Okay.
and a lot of times the men telling these women these things is a lie, but they lie because most women can't handle the truth. Because if we told a woman, hey, I saw you, I thought you was attractive, and I want to have sex with you, a woman might slap you and say, get the hell away from me. But at the same time, they actually believe that man just walked up to her because she looked like she's smart and gonna be a great wife or a great child's mother or something like that. But that's just life in general when it comes to dating as young people. Women have, to me, in my opinion, women has to learn not to be naive. Not every man that shows you intention has good intentions for you. Most men, 100% of the time, a man approach you and try to get your number, he wants to have sex with you. So, and it's up to you, that woman, and if the ones who know the power of the P, they're gonna know what to do with that. She's gonna try to manipulate him or get as much as she can before she give it up, because once she give it up, she lose her power. So
What's the power of the P? What we talking about? What you talking about? She got a P?
Power of the P-U-S-S-Y. You don't
Oh,
remember that
okay.
song?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the power of the P. Y'all didn't use, man, y'all by my age. Some of y'all, I know y'all don't remember the Ghetto Boys.
I remember
Yeah.
that. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let me see if let me see if the women got anything to say, and then we'll see. If nobody's else, then we'll switch gears, because for some reason this podcast tonight is just seeming kind of quiet.
I know we gotta crank it up.
Dry. So it seemed a little dry.
I got something for you.
Don't be shy because of me.
I hear y'all talking about this, and it's like mind-boggling. But I know it's because I had a different upbringing, I guess. My dad was very straight with me. Okay, he told me exactly what a boy wanted, a man wanted. So I guess I just knew any guy that's approaching me want me in that way, right? So do I in turn manipulate them or try to get something from them or what have you? I don't think I really carried myself like that.
Okay.
And so just to hear it being said like how you guys are.
So you just giving up the poo nanny for free?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, no,
I got you, Jason.
Just out there being naive,
Go
you
ahead,
know what I'm saying? And just because a guy said something nice to me, that I was just giving it up. Like, what? No.
Okay, so check this out. This
I got something, Wizzo.
The chosen. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Pokey, he started off with pandering. He's saying these brothers are pandering.
Yeah.
And I would say the game is to be sold, not to be told. I think y'all all know that. However, and then he said, I sound like the old nigga. We do sound like the old niggas trying to interject on some shit that we should be minding our business about. However, there's rules in the, you feel me, in the streets to where there ain't no pimping on little or minors, and if it's your family, you're gonna do what you got to do. That's not what we talk about. You said intentions. It's your intentions behind it. It's not so much. Well, from my perspective, this is me looking at it from hearing all the conversations. It's so much the intention, your intentions, because you already moving as a man. It's not that we feel me. What you do and you put in yourself in position to be, when you get your helpmate, that she's gonna follow suit. You making your program. You feel me? I think the problem is, and she almost just, and I think, and I forgot his name, but he tapped on it too. It's this Western mind frame that is not ours. We are disassociated from what the fuck is naturally ours. You feel me? As far as being tribal and doing things how we would have did it, you feel me, in our culture, versus, like he said, the Western mind. And then she tapped in on it. She don't know. She doesn't know because the Western woman, she's been feed on the feminist probably shit, and the modern woman today don't want to be. She don't want to be mine, not mine per se, but she don't want to be called I'm his wife. That's you feel me? That's my husband. She don't want to be like she's a piece of property or owned or that thing. And that's why I think the confusion and what you try to state there, these brothers are not pandering because they said pussy are gonna stop selling with cotton and Cornwall. Is what they said.
Damn, I ain't never heard that shit.
That shit that's been going on forever. That's something that we can't do unless, like I said, you're gonna approach it on a thing where if it's minors, If it's your family, then we gotta do what we gotta do. And I'm with you on that. That's why I said we sound like the old niggas when we not promoting that. But however, I think the disconnect is from her not wanting to be. She don't feel that we have our culture tied a hold on it to where she'll feel protected with that. You feel me? And I'll land right there though.
All right, that's what's up. So the order that I got right here, y'all, and sometimes y'all know I get fucked up, but I got the chosen one, Pokey, and then Jason. Chosen one. 7.
He done forgot his name.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you.
No, I ain't forget.
Yeah.
My bad. I was doing something. Yo, I still want to talk about this whole manipulation thing because this shit funny as hell, right? We live in a day and age where women want to be victims so bad as to where they just want to make men the most like extreme predators. But at the same time, right? I sit at work every morning and I watch women come into work in a hospital in tiny ass booty shorts and they get mad when a man looks at them. Is that not them being a predator? Like, were you trying to honeypot a nigga? Then you got women to be online with their titties out. Like, it's getting so bad now. Women don't even think they need to be in shape. These hoes be fat as hell talking about something. At least I'm not ugly. Bitch, that's your opinion. Like, calm down. Like, a lot of these women be on here and they really be the predators for real. And they be just trying to get any type of compliment from any man. And then it's crazy that you got women thinking like, oh, I can manipulate that man. 9 times out of 10, a woman can't really manipulate a man. There are some soft ass niggas out here, but there's not a lot of them. What you gonna get out of a man? He's gonna do strictly because he's trying to fuck. Even if you think you getting what you want, he's still trying to fuck. That's his goal. Yeah. If he don't get it, if he like me, I'm gonna try to fuck your friend. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I go. It's the next bitch in line, bro. So follow the chain of command. If I can't get you, I'm gonna hit your mama or your sister because that's just how I go. That's how I go, bro. If I see that weakness in you, I'm feeding off of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit out here but wolves and sheeps, and I'm a shark.
Already. So let me before we get Pokey and then Jason, let me thank all my viewers out there for watching. Hey, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Keep the comments coming. And remember, if you're watching from Facebook, I appreciate if you click that link in the description and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But just make sure you hit that notification bell because I post according to my guest availability rather than on a fixed schedule. And next week on August the 12th, we'll have a podcast dedicated to nothing but SEX. Y'all figure that shit out. Poke, then Jason. Poke, what you got?
Next week is going to be about the SATs. Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Class in session.
I'm just playing.
I know it.
There was a couple of things like in 7, like I want to get to that because 7 said a few things. Bro, there are more poo butts nowadays than there's ever been in the history of sorry ass, lame ass. I'm stop cussing, but there are more poo butts nowadays than there's ever been. That's why there's even such a thing as the red pill, because motherfuckers got to learn the truth about the real world. There's that, which I have never experienced before. That like you got to go take a class to understand that the grass is green when you water it. Yeah, like I'm. When you said that, like, there's more poo butts, more sorry ass, more easily manipulated men nowadays than there's ever been in the history of humankind. And
I agree.
That going back to how people are being manipulated, I would say more men are being manipulated. Otherwise, a woman would never ever let her leave from her lips that you need to pay for my babysitter.
Oh, they say that nowadays. Pay for
which is what. That's why I'm saying
they'll be saying that to my tailgate.
Yeah, there are more poo butts nowadays than there's ever been in the history of niggerdom.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no woman would say that. No woman would say, if we go on a coffee date, you need to give me $150 deposit because I don't mind you not wanting to take me out to dinner, but I need to be able to be compensated for you not taking me out to dinner. Pooh butts.
Damn.
That is it. There's more easily manipulated men nowadays than there's ever been in the history of mankind. Now, one of the things I was saying, the reason I'm even bringing up the whole pandering thing is because black men get looked as, how you brought it up, the victim part. Black men get looked as monolithic no matter which direction we go. And what I mean by that is whether the Carltons of the world, all black men are Carltons when the argument needs for all black men to be Carltons and Braxtons, or all black men are Mr. from The Color Purple, or I said his name last time, Ike Turner.
Yeah.
Ike Turner, when the argument needs it. Like, we are looked at very monolithically. And one of the reasons I'm bringing up these panderers is because they, to me, are part of the problem, because they too can be used to demonize black men as a whole. Whenever the story is needed, we will be Derrick Jackson, be married, lying the whole time to women just to manipulate them emotionally to get them to buy my book.
Yeah.
And that's where I forgot the exact words it used, but I just made sure I wrote it down that I needed to address that specifically. When it's about us addressing these things, that it needs to happen, like that we need to make it on record that there are voices against this bullshit.
Yeah.
That there are people who do want the best for you, even if it ain't with me or some shit like that. But we cannot allow, I'm not gonna call them leaders, but the loudest voices, the most seen voices to represent us on a bullshit level.
Yeah.
Like there's got to be somebody on the record saying that's some bullshit. There's got to be somebody on the record saying that's not right. The intent behind that is wrong. And that's why I'm bringing it up. And hey, if it's just me, that's fine. But there's going to be somebody saying that the intent behind that is wrong. Like,
Yeah.
Get pussy. Hey, get pussy. Get dick. Yeah, you're sure. Fine. Whatever. But you should be able to be doing that honestly. Like this is very much anecdotal. I have never had to cheat because I have always been honest. If you weren't my girl, if I didn't claim you as my woman, it was understood I'm fucking somebody else too. So we can be honest, and I don't even want to say stand up, but we can be honest about our intentions and still get the results we are looking for.
Gotcha.
Now I ended with that.
All right, that's what's up. So what we're gonna do, y'all, we're gonna hear from Jason and Rico, and then if no one has anything after that, we're gonna see what Rico topic is, and then we'll go with Beautiful Soul. But so let's right now we got Jason and then Rico.
All right. I want to start with Two Flowers when she was talking about, you know, how her father gave her the game or whatever. But I want to point out that you do know a lot of other women you was friends and homegirls with, that you saw them doing it. I mean, you know it's happening though. You know what I mean? Like these women, man, it's an exchange, and like I say, it can be a respectful exchange. Like my man Delanouche said, it could be a respectful exchange, and we don't have to talk about a whole bunch of it. But we can't act like that's not what's happening. And then to Polk, when he talking about the loudest voices being these panderers, that's true. But the reasoning behind that is because what these modern day women want out of life, right? Like they want somebody, they eat those lies up because that's what they want out of life. And that's what they're allowing somebody to talk to them about and put in their ear whole time. That's why I can't stand, I don't even know who is on here, but I call them church ends. I can't stand y'all because I ain't talking about a cat that just go to church. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Them cats that be in the church and all they doing is running through everything in there, moving, everything in there with a church fan. They got something to do at their house every week. You dig what I'm saying? And I mean, it's cool if that's how the dude want to move, but then don't get on the internet acting like you God's savior to women when we all know what you doing. And like Polk said, I know that's how I was moving when I was single was, hey, I'm gonna just tell you what it is. I distinctly remember one of my classic moves was walking in the bar as soon as I get there and handing my truck keys to some fly honey. And when she be like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Yeah, you gonna drive me to your crib when I'm finished drinking." You know what I'm saying? I wasn't lying to him. That's the only reason I'm handing you my keys. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what they want to hear, man. They want to hear that them lies and that bullshit. When the reality is, it's gonna be what it is, because they're gonna get what they can take what they can get, man.
Yeah. All right, that's what's up. All right, Rico, then chosen one.
For me, I believe those panderers or the people that Big Pokey that he's talking about, they messing it up for actual real men who may actually look at you a different way and might want to, make you their girl or something. And they giving these women the delusions that they believe this is the way a man is supposed to be. Because these modern women, the things I see on the internet or hear these young ladies talk about at family reunions and things like that, it's crazy to me the way that these modern women believe that as soon as you meet a man, they're gonna do it. So them men going out there doing that sets the wrong precedence for any other man. And for the women, these young women that believe, hey, I'm fine and he doing this, and think that every man is gonna be like that, you setting yourself up for failure, because a real masculine man gonna come along, the one that you want, and he ain't going for none of that. And then you're gonna miss out. Well, I had one thing for the ladies. Since they were being real quiet and they haven't really been saying anything on this topic, I want to know personally, younger y'all back in the day, when a man approached you, what was your thought? Like, you depending on the guy, because I know depending on who the man is, y'all, what y'all want from them is differently. Depending on a guy, I'll say a man that you really want and was attracted to. You didn't have a way that you thought you wanted to hook him. You didn't think, okay, I'm going to do this in order to get him. I want him. Because y'all know who you want. For the ladies, either one can go first.
Either one. Beautiful soul, go ahead.
Can you ask the question one more again, please?
The hell is you over there doing?
Back in the day, or even today, if there was a man that you really wanted, you was attracted to, and you wanted him, you didn't have a thought after he approached you or you approached him, however it went, on how you was going to keep this man and what you done after that to make sure he stayed around. Please don't say no, because I'm going to think you're lying. And what was that?
I'm trying to figure out how to answer the question. It's like you asking.
Honestly.
It was raw and unedited.
I'm always fucking honest, okay? I don't know.
Did you cook for him?
No.
Did you give him head? What did you do?
Y'all are quiet. Y'all are quiet on this, and Two Flowers basically said she don't do it. But
I got you chosen one next. I got you chosen.
Women are the most I won't say the most manipulative, but y'all are selfish and have angles for everything that y'all do.
Hold up, Rico.
Come on,
we gotta.
Y'all are older women too.
Rico, we gotta let him. The chosen one. I got you since he asked him that question, but I got you next. But Delanucci, if you have to know, I know you got a podcast, so if you have to leave, let me know so we make sure you give out some closing comments or remarks or something before you get ready to head out.
Yes,
but
sir.
so okay, ladies. So did you understand what he was saying, Beautiful Soul?
The question I think he asking is what we would do to keep the man. Is that
Get him?
No.
To get him.
Did y'all? What are y'all manipulation tactics in order to keep that man that you wanted? Basically,
I think he was saying a younger you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or even now.
Even now.
But I said younger you at first.
Yeah.
Besides your vagina, what was you using to make the man stick around?
I didn't have sex until I was 18, so it wasn't all about vaginas. It's the way conversation flows. Because back in the day, I was a tomboy, so I kind of sort of knew how a guy talks type shit. And if I liked a dude, I would know certain things, how to say, how to hold a conversation, and in telling how we engage in the conversation, if we feel each other, if there's a vibe type shit. If there's that vibe between both of us, we rocking. If there's not, next.
Okay. Flowers.
A lot of
Yeah.
women are like that on
You know,
vibe.
fortunately, huh?
I said a lot of women are like that. They're on vibe versus
Yeah.
like
You gotta
Pokey
feel
was saying, man is with moves with intention.
Mm.
But I just wanted to
But
put
yeah,
that there.
you know, even at a young age, I was very intentional. I would cook for him, do his laundry. Okay. I just
Oh
got an
yeah.
energy about myself. So it's the way that I carried myself. And so, yeah, to me, it was very natural to get a man hooked on me.
See, and I'm gonna say this, and then after this, we
Mm.
got to get the chosen one, Flowers. It's
Hmm.
just something about you. You will probably just fuck the shit out of
I
somebody because you just
mean,
laid back, quiet, and you probably get behind them sheets, and
Sexy.
that motherfucker gonna be in trouble. I could just
it's
see it in
okay.
your eyes. You just Mr. Nasty. But
Some of
anyway,
us women are just confident
Miss
of
Nasty, not
what we
Mr.
have. You
Nasty.
know what I mean?
yeah, I got you.
Shoot.
Okay, I ain't mad at you because you already saw somebody in the comments earlier hitting on you in the comments, talking about you beautiful and sexy and something else down in the comments. So
I
I ain't
never
mad.
go out without being hit on, and that's not to brag. That's just
Yeah,
honest.
and
Oh,
you know,
it was humble, but it was a brag.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. And we go hear from the chosen one,
Just a
but
little
you
bit.
know, and the thing about it is, a lot of times,
Just a little bit.
yeah, when we go out and we may tell a sister that she look nice or she look this, and I think one time Jason said he don't do that sometimes, but sometimes they think that the guy's always trying to hit on them, and he could just be saying, "Hey, damn, you fine, damn, you this and that." Now, don't get me wrong. If you talk to him or say the wrong thing, he is trying to get that pussy. So, chosen one, what's up? What's up? Before we switch topics,
So man, I'm gonna try to keep this shit light and in order, man. First, when you young and girls think that they trying to catch a vibe, if you too cool, 9 times out of 10, that nigga gonna think you one of the guys. That shit kind of don't matter to dudes for real, bro. That cool shit's for the birds. That's why when you get old enough, either you fucking or you not. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you can cook good. And then a lot of that shit, when it comes to women trying to catch a man or keep a man, you could suck dick, you could cook, you could fuck, but the keeper is how good are you at any of that shit? Just because you doing that shit don't mean you good. Shit, you could be sucking my dick and it feel like a cat licking my motherfucking arm, nigga, like sandpaper on my skin, nigga. That none of that shit. It is all about are you actually good? Get outside of your head. Everybody want to think, oh, I'm a 10 or I'm good. Bitch, are you really good? Because your cooking could taste like shit. Whole time you think I'm eating it and I'm just taking it up to the bedroom, throwing it in a different garbage can, and then taking the garbage out when I go to work in the morning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's a lot of shit people like to deny. Like a lot of real niggas that I know that the highest form or transformation of a hoe is a church bitch. Because church bitches are the freakiest motherfuckers ever. Like, yo, when I was young and I wanted to go fuck hoes, I would go to church because church bitches do the craziest shit. They the worst sinners if you think about it, and I love it because church hoes is gonna go out of their way to do some fucking filthy shit, bro. I'm talking about go crazy on the nuts and everything. They if they daddy the preacher, they even worse. You know what I'm saying? The higher up their bloodline is, the crazier of a hoe they are. So
I've heard that.
a lot of
Hey.
now that's real though. For real.
It's for real. If I walk
I've
in the
heard-
crib and it's about 9 crosses on the wall, I know it's popping. I'm getting
Exactly.
my condoms. It's popping.
He's a
I
freak.
have to
A freak.
agree. Preachers'
A
children
freak.
have been
Yes.
either
a
the
freak.
baddest, the baddest, and I mean like breaking laws baddest, or the freakiest people I have ever come across. One or the other. Like they either very, 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 very like let's go rob this old lady bad, or I'm finna suck 10 dicks right now in the bathroom at school. Bad.
Right.
Like, yeah. Like
Damn.
I always
Hey,
get
at the
preachers'
end of
children.
the day, they doing God's work, man.
Damn it.
Hey, look, I have a question for the ladies.
Rico, let me
What
ask you this.
church
Hold up,
y'all
Rico.
go to?
Rico, is this your topic or you just asking a question? Because I'm fixing to come to you next for your topic.
Oh no, I was being funny because we just agreed that the freakiest women go to church. So I was asking them what church they go to.
God damn it.
oh, church.
That's a good question.
I don't.
Anything with Baptist in it.
Hey, look, beautiful
Beautiful
soul
soul
just
goes
laughing.
five
Look at her.
So
Now,
goes
beautiful
five
missionary Baptist
Hey,
church.
Flowers.
yeah,
So goes
missionary and
Father's house, I
Baptist.
can tell. Yeah, Beautiful Soul. She look like she one of the TD Jakes people.
Damn. What-
Have you ever
who's-
been swallowed?
Damn. Who just said missionary? Somebody said
Have you
missionary.
ever been
No, that's
swallowed
what I said.
up?
Anything with missionary and Baptist in it, that's a go-to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. So let's switch gears right quick, cause let's see what Rico got on this topic. Rico, what you got for us out here?
Hey, this for the ladies, but fellas, I really want y'all to chime in because I know y'all done been through this because y'all are men just as I do, and y'all have to deal with these women just like I do, and I have one that I've been living with for a very long time. And like I want to know this. Do women have the ability to not be selfish and be accountable? Is it embedded in y'all DNA or what? Or do y'all just, is it nature or what is it? Nurture versus nature, your environment? What makes y'all that way? And I'm not saying all women, but 99.8% of you have the inability to be accountable and are very selfish. So what is it that makes y'all that way?
Who you going to first with that question, Rico?
Either one of them.
Call out
Either
one.
one of
Which
those
one,
women.
which one you want to go first?
Two flowers.
I knew it. I
Two
knew it. I
flowers.
felt you was coming to me.
Get him,
Damn,
boo.
I hope you
Get
did
him,
feel him.
sir.
If you
Get
didn't
him.
feel him, it was gonna be a problem.
It would be a problem.
I'm telling
Okay. You know what? Gosh, I really think it's just natural that we're being selfish, and because I have to say that I recognized it in myself, you know, in the effects of it, you know, the consequences, and so I knew that I needed to grow out of that a little bit, you know. I'm still a little selfish, but accountability, I think I'm a lot better. Don't laugh, Paul. but I just think it's natural. I don't know.
So when
You
you
know-
saying
you. So it's in your DNA.
You think it's part of the DNA?
I'm asking that. I believe
It
it is
could be,
because it's like
seriously.
a majority of women, like that y'all talk about men the way that y'all do, but women are the most selfish people on the planet. And as a man, the sooner you realize that, and I just tell mine this: it's okay, you're a woman. That's all I say.
Good for
Keep
you.
myself sane.
See, that's
To keep
acceptance
myself
is
sane.
good
That's what I
too.
say.
You know, acceptance is good with dealing with it. You know,
I saw you
don't you
seven.
agree?
I got you seven.
Beautiful soul.
Well, let me ask you this before Beautiful Soul go, and then after she go, we got seven. You saying that you're selfish, two flowers. So if you fucking sucking, making love, or doing whatever, you gonna tell that motherfucker he better not come till you get yours first?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to check. All right,
She just gonna talk about him after he come first.
No, I'm not. Well, I've never been with a partner that would do such a thing.
oh damn.
Mm.
Okay,
Damn, she sound like she
Beautiful
like
Soul,
that.
what you got? And then we're gonna hit seven.
See, me, I'm the opposite. I used to didn't take accountability, but me, I've never felt selfish. I always give. Whatever my man wants or whoever I'm with wants, what you want, baby, I'm going to satisfy you. Because when you're satisfied, you're going to satisfy me. So I don't know what he means by the selfish. Maybe it's just a bedroom type thing or in general, because me, I give. Like, whoever, this is a dude.
No, I mean in general.
Okay. Like me, I
Everything.
give. I'm a giver. I like to make sure that whoever I'm with got, even if, let's say he don't got nowhere to stay. I got somewhere to stay. Come on, baby, I got you. You need something to eat? I'll cook. If you don't want me to cook, let's go out to eat. Shit like that. And then in due time, when you make your money, be like, hey, babe, you had me that time. I got you this time. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't. Maybe most women is selfish, but me,
Yeah,
I'm not
you can't
selfish.
come stay with me.
I make sure my guy is good, because once he's good, I'm gonna be good.
Damn, you finna get towed up. But before we go to you,
So,
chosen
I don't
one,
give a fuck.
let's
Like,
go to let's get PM to do his intro. He already messaged me. He had some things to do, so we appreciate him coming on in. PM, what you got?
It was good, people. It's your boy PM with the Lifestyle Podcast, man. Thank y'all for having me on, man. I've been listening to y'all before I came here. Conversations have been real interesting. I just wanted to say this though. I heard y'all talking about, you know, let somebody smash a woman or something like that if you meet her coming in and out of a convenience store or a gas station. You know, women have to make a selection. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they got to step up to the plate too. You know what I'm saying? So we can't knock them for them shooting a shot. You know what I mean? What's to say that was the only shot she's ever taken in her life? She like, it was just so happened to be at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? So we can't look at them different. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm catching the conversation correctly. But you know, a woman might shoot her shot sometimes. You know, it's not common that they do. So sometimes we gotta honor their shot call. You know what I mean? Honor the shot. Well, yeah. I thank y'all for having me on here, man. I was just saying that though, but conversation has been real interesting, man. It's very interesting.
Damn, always
Sir,
is
big
here.
window.
Talk. So here's the order. Okay, what's up?
I'm about to have to fly up out of here. Let me give a shout out to everybody on the panel. Love and light to everybody. It was an honor. Wizzo, if you could welcome me back, I'm over you
Peace
already.
and love.
Everybody, you feel me? Definitely check me out. Land Your Plane Podcast, Della News Show on YouTube. Love is love, man. Y'all keep rocking. Blessing success to everybody. Word.
All
Peace
right,
and love.
Delanouche, before you go, also, you know, I appreciate you, man, you know, and you're more than welcome to come on. And usually any of the guys right here and some of these ladies, you ever need some of them, hit me up because they more than welcome. You know, they be ready to go and come on other platforms and stuff like that, you know. So
Put me in, coach.
yeah, if you ever need somebody, matter of fact, what I do, I send you a screenshot of their page. So if you're not friends with them, you can hit them up, whatever. You ever need some more guests, different points of views, different things like that. So I appreciate you, my brother.
Definitely. Salute to y'all, man. Work. Keep doing y'all thing, man. Love is love.
Already, that's
Peace.
what's up. So y'all, what we got is 7, Jason and Pokey. Chocolate, I mean not chocolate Buddha, the chosen one. Shit, be changing your name. I be forgetting. All right, go ahead.
Hey man, after all that talking, what was we talking about again, bro? I didn't forgot, man.
Skip.
Women self-awareness.
Skip.
Hey, yo, no.
Skipping.
I got something on that, man. I wanted to say something about that. I just forgot real quick. So check this out. The thing that I feel like guys, women's selfishness is so deep and pure, right? A lot of women don't even get it, right? First, we have to look at science, right? Women are genetically going to be selfish because what are they trying to protect? They're trying to protect what they're going to create, which is the next generation. So they have to seek out certain key things in order to have certain provisions for these children. They need security, safety. They are programmed to look for these things, right? But on a deeper note, right? Let's just take it off that science shit for a second. Women are inherently selfish because the thing that drives their selfishness is their emotions. Everything about these hoes be emotional, bro. It's all about, listen, why do you think one of the worst sayings known to man is happy wife, happy life? That's because women are such horrible people that people know that if a woman's not happy, they're going to fuck up everybody in the family's mental, bro. This is a deep thing that we don't even look at. This is why a lot of men spit game so deep and women don't know how to spit no game. And even the women who think they know how to spit game, women don't really know what men be wanting because ever since they was a little girl, they were taught to dive into their emotions and their feelings and be selfish. Men are taught by other men to instinctively know what women want. Like, this is what we're all taught. Motherfucker, like, how many women you know is taught how to be like a gentlewoman instead of like men being a gentleman? You know what I'm saying? So we're taught to hold doors for women and all this other shit. What are women really taught about men? Everything about society, how we raise these women, teaches them how to be selfish. And the same thing comes with accountability. A lot of them don't want to take account for shit because it's their feelings. They don't want to be like, I'm wrong because this is what they was feeling, right? It's fucking retarded because feelings change. And that's why I really try to tell people, you can't stay on your feelings hardcore because we all have them. But feelings change. 1 second in a relationship, you'll be happy. Next thing you know, y'all will be reconciling some shit, being back together. People don't really understand how to deal with their feelings and emotions the right way and in a healthy way, right? So a lot of the time, these women, it's all about their goddamn feelings, bro. Everything has to be about their feelings. And then they pass this shit on to their kids. And this is why I'm a very strong advocate for not spoiling your kids. Because when you think about the whole process of spoiling a person, you have to think, will I eat spoiled food? spoiling somebody isn't necessarily a good thing. You're just making them selfish, bro. And this is what people do with their daughters. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we're not looking at these things on a deeper level, right? We're going to keep on passing this bullshit ass trauma from generation to generation, because really these women don't really know what men want. All they know is what they want, and they don't even fucking really know what they want.
Damn. All right. With that being said, like I said, we got Jason and Poke, but I'm gonna give a shout out to STWF TV. Hey, those guys right there, man, they have it going on. So y'all check them on out. I like when they be in the chop up, because it's kind of like a random shit like that, and they talk about some sports like that too. So Poke, I know you get with sports sometimes, and those guys definitely be in on it. I don't know if you already subscribe to them or something like that, but okay, they be definitely getting down with them. So I appreciate you watching it out. Okay, so we got Jason and Poke, and let's see what's up.
Yo, I want to say, Soul says she's a giver and not very selfish. And I'm not calling like bullshit. I'm just saying
This
that
nigga always coming for me.
no, because you
Always one for me.
like coming.
What you want? What?
Like
What it is, Jason?
you
What?
be saying stuff that make me listen. Here's the thing, man. Like you described a beautiful situation, like you say you were given, and then next time he got you. But I would like to gear the question more towards the guy that's not giving back, because that's when you start to see that kind of selfishness that women display, right? When a woman is not getting or receiving what she wants, now what's her recourse, right? Now you start to see, and to be honest, I'm gonna say that's women and men, right? Like I just know how most men are gonna respond, right? But that's the part that I'm looking for when it comes to that. And then PM was talking about like the women shooting their shots and whatnot. Like I'm a firm believer, and I have been since I realized I like girls, right? So I mean a young preteen boy, right? That girls were important to me. I always understood like I didn't have a person telling me what caliber of a young man I was or what caliber of a man I was going to be in life, right? But I could look around me, and I was wise and smart enough to know at a young age that I'm kind of doing better than most of these other dudes, right? So like, I'm not going to just like the same thing that's going to happen to a dude that's wearing a wife beater with gold teeth and diamonds all over, sweat and smell like Black and Mild. When he go at a number 9 or number 10 woman at the gas station or wherever they at, how she gonna treat him is how I treat women that shoot they shot at me. If you're not prepared to talk to me, I'm not the dude. I've never been the dude that's just going for it for the sake of pussy. Like I ain't doing it. Like I'm gonna treat you like you need to be treated, because you should have saw when you walked up here with that bonnet on and them house shoes that I wasn't going for that. Like look at me. You dig what I'm saying? This was my attitude then. I'm not talking about today. I'm 47 years old. But I'm saying when I was outside like that, look at me. Is you crazy? Nah, no, you can't shoot at you. I'm laughing in your face like you would to a dude that tried to talk to you that was out of his league. You out of his league. I always carry and continue to carry myself like that.
Gotcha. That's what's up. And we're gonna hit a Poke and then PM after that. But PM, I know you ain't eating no goddamn Junior Mints. Every time we come over here, your ass eat those stuff. What the hell you eating over there?
Don't do it, Wizzo. Don't do it, Wizzo. I got
You got some
these
him.
nuts.
Oh goddamn!
Oh shit!
I love those. This is shit.
Got him.
You got me. You got
Got
me.
it. What'd you say, Pokey?
Way he was working on them, I thought it was some Henderson's or something.
Okay, let's hear what Poke got.
That was awesome.
Yes.
He brought up a good point. Women shooting their shot. We didn't dig into that and that's interesting. So, like there's been some incidents and happened more than once where I've actually been out with the missus and have been told by another woman that I would fuck both of y'all.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So that's
wow.
like when he said that, like you got to give them an opportunity and stuff like that. I was like, well, okay. I get it. But generally speaking, like I'm kind of more on Jason's side of the game when we're talking about a woman shooting their shot. And I although I do have the sympathy, because I felt it when you said that might be her first time or some shit like that. You know, and women usually don't put themselves in that position. So you don't want to come off how they would to a nigga. Like you don't want to do them like they would do us. Like I get that. So I have some sympathy or empathy, whichever one you want to portray to that. So I thought that was interesting because it's actually, there's been times, and I'm talking about hell on Valentine's Day while we out eating it's somebody like it has approached us with that kind of sentiment. So I get it. Still nothing happened, but I'm just saying I get it. You want to say something, Jason?
Yeah, I want to say, but to counter what you're saying, right? I personally do want to come off the way that they come off to us when it's a dude that's shooting his shot and they don't want nothing to do with him. I do want to not necessarily be rude, but I do want to humble you to a point that you understand, because I personally feel like most women in 2026 that are above the age of 18, and especially if they're single, they never consider, does this type of man that I want, does he want me? What do I need to do to obtain this type of man? We spend a whole lot of time saying, I got to make this much money. I got to have this kind of job. I got to wear this kind of watch. I got to drive this kind of car to get these women attention. And so we understand what it takes to get a woman's attention. And we also, most of us, not all, but most of us men understand how we need to approach a woman, where it's appropriate to approach a woman, and what needs to be said. It might be something as simple as just saying, hey, you walk by, smell your perfume, and it's beautiful. And walking away. Maybe that's enough to get her to call you back, right? But then you also can go at her depending on how she moves and how you see she moves. You can go directly at her, like throwing a harpoon at a shark. You know what I'm saying? Like you right at her, right? You're gonna come with it. You're gonna tell the truth. You're gonna tell her what you want to do to her, and that you want to drink her favorite son, Capri Sun, right? So you might be able to do it that way, but I do personally want to come off that way because I feel like it's a lot of women when they start talking about what they want out of a man or what they want out of a relationship or what they want in the question that I hate, what the next 5 years, right? They go into all this shit and they never consider, does this type of man that I want, would he want me?
I like that.
So I do throw it at them hard when they come at me and it's unnecessary. Sure. Now, when it's not unnecessary, I'll be polite about saying, no, I'm good. I have a woman. I appreciate it. Thank you. But if I got to get grimy like they get with us, I'm going to do that.
I can dig it.
So we'll finish up with a poke, and then we'll see what PM got, and then after that, see what the ladies got. Anything. So go ahead, finish up, poke.
Yes, sir. And 7, I was gonna say Dr. Savant. He brought up that saying, "Happy life, happy wife, happy life." That is some new age feminist shit. You go back 60 plus years. That's not a saying. That is a feminist thing. And it is a form of manipulation, but that brings me back to my point about how many poo butts are rampant nowadays. Like if more men stood on standing on business, as King would say, standing on business, the King would say that shit would just be stomped out from the get-go. Happy wife, happy life. No, it would be balanced. It would be happy spouse, happy house. And if you like me, it'd be more like I'll see your happy wife, happy life, and raise you happy king, happy kingdom. But that's just me on that one. That's just me on that one. And the poo butts are one of the reasons that a lot of the things that you were saying. Oh, and the panderers. I forgot that. The panderers. The panderers feed into that whole. It's all about leading with the woman's emotions, making sure that you sacrifice any of your happiness to make sure that she's happy. That comes from that pandering epidemic that I was talking about earlier. Like that type of energy, that type of rhetoric, all that is fed more into, not just from the third wave feminism and worse, but from the panderers who enforce that type of shit. Yeah. Like it's tantamount that men and younger men, how Wizzo was saying, and that younger men need to get these words of wisdom into them earlier without it being called red pill, to stomp out a lot of any pandering or any of the third wave feminism that has led to, I don't want to say destructive, but the very volatile dating culture that we have nowadays.
Right.
And then there was one more thing I wanted to do. Spoiling. So yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe it's just I was raised this way. I don't see nothing wrong with spoiling my daughter, my wife, or my mother. Like I don't.
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like it. Let me make this clear. I'm speaking in good faith. I'm not talking about hard-headed, thieving, selfish. None of that. I'm talking about a daughter that loves, a daddy's girl. I don't see nothing wrong with spoiling her. I do not see nothing wrong with spoiling a dedicated wife who is about the covenant. And I definitely don't see anything wrong with spoiling my mother, who, man, God rest her soul, but like it's just one of the best memories I have, like period, is when I brought her a new table when she moved into a new house and she did a little happy dance. Like I don't see anything wrong with that. But again, I'm making sure that I'm talking about from a good faith standpoint, not a bad faith, like not acting in bad faith. Like everybody I just mentioned, we're talking about them being in good faith.
Right.
And I'll end it there.
Okay. Before I got to get with Rico, cause he's getting ready to go 7. I'm gonna got you, but you got to go after
Put me
PM.
behind. Put me
okay.
behind 7.
Okay. Rico, cause Rico getting ready to go. So what's up, Rico?
Hey, I hate to get off, but I promised my granddaughter I'd get out of her room at 8 o'clock. Cause last week we was in here to like 9:30. So yeah, and I told her I wouldn't do that again. So I'm gonna get off at 8 o'clock. They go to bed at 8:30.
Right.
But I want to say this before I go. To the people, all our people, to y'all and anybody out there watching, spread this word. There's a lot of things changing in this country, and none of it is changing for the good of our people. Police one another up, help one another out. Stockpile food, water, and non-perishable items, buy weapons and ammo. I promise you, all of those things I just told you are going to come in handy. And lastly, buy crypto. And hey, it's been a pleasure being on once again. I look forward to the podcast next week when we talking about sex, baby.
Yeah.
Let's talk about me and flowers. All right.
Damn.
I'm gonna,
hey, Rico, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm looking at flowers. She probably break your goddamn back, Rico.
Damn.
You better watch out. You be in a
Hey,
back
look.
brace.
Hey, I'll be okay. Break my back.
All right, dude.
Hey, but it's been real, y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
All right, we appreciate you, man.
All right.
So, PM, what you got for us, PM?
No, just back on the subject of what we discussed about the woman shooting her son. It was a situation I was in when I was in New York one time. It was with the, dealing with the Giants and stuff like that. So we had a lot of parties and stuff like that. So one night I go to a party. I didn't really like going to New York and having those type of situations. So I'm in there with a hoodie and just chilling. Really didn't really want to be out. Young lady was sitting over there, seeing the crew. Come over there, ask for a drink, pour her a drink, whatever she leaves and stuff like that. So we get back to Jersey that same night after we leave the club. My intentions was talking to one of her friends, her homegirl. We nicknamed her Anita Baker because she had the short haircut and stuff like that. So, long story short, her homegirl did not move. The young lady that was initially I was talking to in the club that was shooting a shot, she did not move. She wasn't ugly, she wasn't busted. It was just that, I wasn't into a certain type of female, and she was there, just from the visual. But everything else was cool. But later on that night, so it's like early in the morning, I ended up talking to her and coming to find out that everybody that she was with had been trying to get at her for the longest, and she ain't never talked to nobody. So what I'm saying, like, give a woman at least her shot. You know what I'm saying? Like at that night, that moment, she was shooting her shot. And at that time, I'm not really knowing about who she was and where she comes from. But come to find out that all the guys in that circle had been trying to get with her for years. And here it is that I have the opportunity. I'm batting her down like, I want to holler at your homegirl. But long story short, I didn't end up hollering at the homegirl. I ended up hollering at the old girl, and we ended up talking for about a year and stuff like that. So
You
That
had a
was
baby
good
with
shot,
her
man.
too, didn't you?
You got
Huh?
that pussy.
You had a
Hey,
baby
man.
with her too, didn't you?
No, I ain't had no baby. I didn't R.
Oh,
Kelly
okay.
nothing. Nah,
All right,
but
so
I'm saying she ended up being
Free
a
R.
nice
Kelly.
person. You know what I'm saying? Free R. Kelly.
With half
She
on a
ended up
baby.
being a nice person, but she shot a shot at that moment. But I didn't hear the beginning of what you guys were saying when you rolled into the topic. So I don't know if what was said prior to that. I'm just called. Would you holler at a chick hollering at you at the gas station or whatever the case may be?
Right. Yeah. We be rolling all over. Before we got chosen one and then Jason, I need to say I had forgot I had said I was gonna give the ladies a chance to see if they had any comments. They've been kind of quiet. Ladies, y'all have anything, or y'all want to go ahead and let the chosen one and Jason say something?
I just wanted to thank Poe for talking about spoiling, because I think the reason why I don't male bash is because I was spoiled right by my dad, my uncles. I had great men in my life that, just showed me how well men can treat you. So I don't take it for granted, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Cool.
Did
Thank
that
you.
help or hurt you? Did that help or hurt you? Because I have a comment about what he said too, but I want to ask you:
Sure.
Did that help or hurt you?
I think it helped
The
me,
spoiling,
actually.
meaning when you were a daughter, a young
Mhm.
daughter, and coming up, the spoiling, did that help or hurt you in your current or in your adult relationships with men?
Okay, okay. No, okay, that's a good question. I would say like this. I was spoiled, but I had a balance. Because I know earlier you were talking about, Western culture versus other. Well, my dad's Nigerian. So, and I grew up, yeah. So I grew, you know what I mean? So I grew up different. I did. So when I heard you say that, I'm like, he knows what he's talking about because we are taught in a different way. So being spoiled, yes, but still, my dad was very stern and very strict. So
Of
I had a balance.
course.
Okay.
And that's a plus, and that's what I was looking for, because my comment that I'll say real quick and get out of here as far as out of the conversation was going to say to Poke was that I've said it probably last year on this podcast, where I said one of the biggest problems that I was raised in a house with two boys, an older brother and younger brother, right? So it was a male household. And so we learned our interactions with women that weren't my grandmother or my mother later in life and as adults in general. And what I noticed, about my older brother who has girls, primarily 4 girls, 1 boy, I had 2 boys. My house continued the way I was raised. I was taught certain things, and I continued to teach certain things to my boys. But I started to notice in my own adulthood and in my dating that women who had good fathers, women who had active fathers, women who had fathers who spoiled them, 90% of them, their fathers failed them in saying, I feel this way about you. Uncle Pete feels this way about you. These men out here are not going to treat you that way. It's not a fairy tale. It's not going to be as beautiful. You have to understand and navigate and find a man that is going to be willing to spoil you the way that you are expecting to be spoiled from me, your father. And that part that they leave out creates a bunch of spoiled, entitled women who think that we give a damn about them like their good fathers do. And we don't. We don't. I'll never love a woman the way that I don't have one, but I'll never love a woman the way that if I had a daughter, the way that I would love her. Now, I have a niece who I've assisted in raising and who continues to live with me because I beg her to in her adulthood until she's married. And so she's here, right? And I say to her all the time, no man is going to love you and put up with your shit the way that me and your father do. You see what I'm saying? And so she does understand that, yeah, I'm getting spoiled. I know I can call on my uncle for anything. I can call on my father for anything, but I shouldn't expect that from every man. So she does have that separation. So when you say your answer is that it was balanced, I'm appreciating your father. And I'm appreciating that lesson that you learned, because you're in the 10%, because most women who have good fathers, they it's too much. They bring that treatment into a normal relationship. And now you don't want to work with a man. Instead of that, you just want him to just lay down every time because daddy would take care of you. Daddy got it. Daddy can hold on. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm on a business trip, then I do need you to go over to Valvoline and get that oil changed because I'm not at home. But my daddy would do that. I don't do that. I don't pump gas. My dad, okay, your daddy don't live under this roof. You see what I'm saying? My program is different than your daddy's program. I love you, or I want to take care of you. I'm choosing to be there for you. But do you have that balance? So I like your answer. I appreciate that. And Poe, good topic.
Right. That's what's up. So let's
I
go
want to say
to
something real quick. Wizzo, I'm sorry.
Man,
Chocolate
what the
Buddha.
fuck, man?
It's real quick. It's real quick, Seven. I promise.
Man,
I promise
what
you.
the fuck?
I promise you. I promise. It's real quick. Chocolate Buddha. I appreciate you, my brother. You know, me and you, we had odds about certain things, but the last 4 comments you done put up, I agree with. All right, I'm done. Be
Okay.
quick.
All right. Come on, chosen one.
Yeah.
Hey man, what the fuck is going on up here, man? Am I the only person who wait for my turn or what, man? Anyway, first of all, I want to say, anytime a woman's on here agreeing with some shit, I know it's fucked up and selfish, bro. Motherfuckers out here talking about some I was spoiled. That don't make you good. Can we not look up definitions of words? You spoiled rotten. Would you eat something rotten? Nigga, they did you a disjustice, like my man Jason was saying. And I respect my man for saying everything he said. I just want to put that out there. But listen, the longer this nigga talked, the more shit he was saying that I was gonna say. God damn, man. So, a lot of these women love this shit because they selfish. This is the reason why a lot of them is selfish now. Because motherfuckers kept giving them too much. If you pay attention to the world, the less shit you get, the more grateful you're gonna be, which means you're gonna be a better person. That's why I'm an advocate for niggas running bitches through the ringer for the first at least 5 years of their relationship. Give her hell. Because see, this is the thing. When a nigga don't get what they want, that's how you find out who a motherfucker really is. You gotta test a motherfucker to see if they down. If a bitch not gonna be down for you, or if a nigga not gonna be down for you through the worst, come on, man. It don't even matter what he gonna do when you up. I need to see what you gonna do for me when I'm down. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit is in question because, of course, you're gonna hear a lot of women saying, oh, I would love being spoiled when I was a little kid. Yeah, most little kids do. That's like when a woman be like, I got my own car, my own house, and bitch, welcome to being an adult. You know what I'm saying? This is what the fuck adults have to do. So, like my man Jason said, your father failed you because one, he didn't even teach you how to motherfucking appreciate a man for real. Teach a man what he want. You know what I'm saying? And then he's spoiling you. So then you gotta look at it like this, right? A lot of men, right? They'll come out and be like, oh, you cheated on my daughter, or something happened with my daughter. And then you sitting here telling these niggas, well, your daughter was a shitty person in this relationship. She didn't care about my feelings. She wasn't good at cooking. She didn't know how to do shit, right? So instead of a nigga being like, I hear you, because let's face it, a lot of men go through these things, right? But it's just crazy because when somebody's daughter is doing this to a nigga, motherfucker dudes don't want to hear this shit. Like you see a lot of dudes be like, I don't want nobody to fuck my daughter, but then you fuck somebody's daughter to make your daughter? This is how it go, man. Like, what is you niggas doing? Like, motherfuckers is not thinking correctly, but it's a cycle to this shit. Be at peace with it and stop making these girls so fucking selfish, dude. Because what you really doing is you fucking up society and just making more niggas want to be simps. I don't even get that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck for real what a woman want. Of course, I say that shit just to say some shit. But once she dropped them jaws, hey, it's up to me whether or not I want to disappear or not. So shit.
Hey, Jason, I had you after several, but let me do this. I need to get Beautiful Soul to say something, and then after that, I got you right after that, and then we'll see who else want to go after that.
I want to go after Jason.
Okay, I already put you down after Jason. Yeah. So Beautiful Soul, what's on your mind?
Well, I had a topic. Like, how do you tell, like, when you start to date somebody, whatever, if it's genuinely that you are in love or it's just lust? Like, signs between the two. How can you tell if you're really in love or you just in lust? Like me, I love dick, point blank, period. But I want to make sure that it's not just the dick that I want, and I'm really for this man.
Shit. Hold that thought right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it lust or love or a dick? But Jason, did y'all have something in regards to what was been said earlier? Y'all ready to go and dive into this?
I have something to piggyback off of what Seven said, but then I could absolutely transition right into answering her question too, and that way my time is done.
Okay, so we'll let you do that, and then we got flowers after that, and then that'll be the next topic because I was gonna come to Beautiful Soul with that anyway. So go ahead, Jason, and then after that, flowers.
Seven, when he said test a woman for the first 5 years, I mean, that sounds funny to me, right? I'm sure it sounded funny to the audience. It sounded funny to most people, but I 100% when I'm in the dating phase, I am tit for tat as far as I need to test you. I need to see what you really about. Meaning, okay, we meet, we both like each other, and we exchange information. Please understand that I'm not calling you first. I'm not, because that's going to put me on the bottom of the power structure. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to hit me up or text me or something and be like, hey, what's up with you? Then I'll come in and do what I do. But like every little move when we dating, every little move is a test. I feel like you trying to prove something. You trying to get, I'm trying to prove something to you. We going back and forth. It's a power exchange, because I have learned in my experience that you could do too much in the beginning that you're not going to be willing to upkeep later, and you just create a bad situation for yourself. So it's better to understand real quick. My relationships, the ones that last properly and healthily, get better over the years. Like he talking about 0 to 5 years to be tested. I'm saying every year it gets better because it gets easier with me, because I'm not testing you and we're not jockeying for power no more. And I'm starting to release and I'm starting to be more vulnerable, right? So I did want to talk about that.
What are you releasing? What are you releasing?
I knew it. I knew it.
Never mind. Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
Her jaws. Now listen. So I'm saying. Okay. And then he talking about. He also mentioned that like these spoiled daughters, how when the dude cheating on them or whatever, how the fathers respond. And I want to say, like I said, I got my niece, and she came in one time. I found out, my guy was cheating on me, and I was like, oh yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's life. You got to navigate that. Let's talk about it. Pour yourself a drink. Let's talk. But I'm not jumping in there to get in your business and get in and save you from what real life has to teach you. You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to point that out. Now, moving to respond to Beautiful Soul in the love verse. I'm not a believer in the term in love with somebody being different than what love is supposed to be. Those two things are equal and synonymous to me. You either love me and you're going to do the things that is required to show me that you love me, or you don't. I don't believe that there's this magical thing called in love where you're going to all of a sudden act right and do the right things and make me smile all the time. I need you to show me that when I piss you off or I say something you don't want to be told, that you don't leave this relationship or you don't create tension in this relationship. That's love. Just like when I say to myself, I'd much rather take 2 weeks and go down to Belize and hang out for a couple weeks and relax. I don't. I keep getting up and going to work because you got a project going on that's going to require a little extra money, and I got to get that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not doing that happily. I don't want to work extra, but I want to take care of you because I love you. So if I got to do so with a scowl on my face, but I'm getting you what you need, that's love. This in love thing that women think, this fantasy, this Disneyland stuff that women think is going on. Listen, and I say it all the time. A lot of women want to have marriages. They don't want to be wives. You dig what I'm saying? Like you want a marriage, you want everybody to see you had this beautiful situation, and you want to be able to say, my husband, all the damn time, but you don't want to be a wife. And being a wife means you're going to be mad as hell at me sometimes. And at that peak of your anger, I'm going to tell you to bring me a drink. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't want you to do nothing to it. I don't want to have to worry about turning my back on you. I want you to show me you love me and bring me that drink, even though you're mad at me. And if you need to sit there and say, here's your drink, baby, but we need to talk, I'm with it. You healthy. We in a healthy relationship, but I'm not going to kiss your ass. And I ain't never subscribed to happy wife, happy life. That's some second, third wave feminism bullshit that I don't apologize for. I don't apologize for my masculinity, and I yield my time.
Already, and before we go to flowers, let me once again thank all of my viewers out there from watching. Hey, you never know what you're going to get here on Wizzo Talk. We start one direction, we zig and zag to another one. So that's why I tell you, don't leave, don't walk off. However, at the same time, if you're watching this from YouTube, because the ones on YouTube, you already subscribed. So if you're watching this from Facebook, please click that link in the description, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember, it's free to like, share, subscribe. Ain't no subscription fees right here on Wizzo. Share that shit. Flowers. Yay. I hope you ain't coming with none of that old dead, tired ass shit, but you never do so. What you got?
Well, I wanted to address the chosen one. And I agree with you with the word spoiled, right? and I usually try to stay away, but I wanted to be continuous with how the conversation was going, right? And we all kind of had the same idea of what spoiled mean. But I would definitely say that I felt cherished by my father and the men in my family, right? Not that they set me up for failure by just doing everything for me. Like I didn't have that type of experience. I was very, very strict. So as far as even if I had an issue with my relationship, my dad didn't come stand. He talked to me about my responsibility as a wife.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, So I understand though, because I do know people that were spoiled, and my goodness, I get it. It is a hindrance to you in your relationships, for sure. But I just wanted to address that really quick.
Oh, Jason, for the say something.
I'm
before we
not.
go to-
I'm not as impressed by Two Flowers like I used to be. Now that she says she Nigerian,
Oh.
and I know her culture is to do how she doing, right? So
What
now
do you mean?
I was
You have
impressed
to. No,
because
you gotta
I'm
say
with
why.
I
What
was
do you mean
extra.
by that?
I was extra impressed because the things that you said made a lot of sense to me as a man in
Yeah.
today's time. And
Yeah.
as an American cultured woman, I thought, oh, this woman is leaps and bounds ahead of the game. But then when you said you Nigerian and that's your culture, oh no, that's just given to you. You got that from birth. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm not as impressed no more.
Damn.
That's
Damn.
I get what you
Tricked
say.
us.
Oh
I get what you're saying.
Damn.
It's my turn.
Lord.
Because she been doing that all her life. She ain't getting no
Because the
self-work.
culture, yeah.
That's right. That's
What
right.
he used to say, what he's saying
That ain't
is
good,
that
no self-work.
he thought you was all
But my
American
mom's from
and you were
here.
talking like that.
Listen though,
Yeah,
but
like
I
that.
have a
That's what he
whole.
was saying. He thought you was all American and you talking like that. I can dig that, Jason. I can
I've
dig
been
that.
wondering what's up
I
with those
got to go
flowers
though.
over
I
there.
got to get out. I got some shit. I've been biting at the bit.
So hold up, so
seven.
Poke. Oh,
It ain't my
okay.
turn.
Let's go and get you
But
because
I
I need to finish up with what Beautiful Soul had. But go ahead,
Yeah,
Poke.
I
What
was
you
gonna
first?
respond to Beautiful Soul if that's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Okay. Understanding if it's love or if it's lust, right? Sis?
Yeah.
I think when we are in this butterfly in the stomach,
Yeah.
your box is flapping,
Twat twitching.
that's lust. It's lust all the way. I understand being attracted to someone, but when you in love, they have to actually do some things to make you love them. You get what I'm saying? It can't just be, oh, I see you fine, and
Right. I feel it.
that's what I think the difference is when it comes to love and lust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that right there. So I mean, but I need to see what Poke had right quick. PM, you didn't have anything next, so I'll put you down, or did you? I know Poke said he had something. Poke, what's up?
The 7. So whether you believe you can do something or believe you can't do something, it's true. That's what I want to respond with you first.
Responsibilities is different than.
If I need to say it again, I will. But my point is that if only spoiled rotten is the fruit that you have access to, then that's all you're going to eat.
True.
And I want to make sure that's clear, because when I'm using the word spoiled, look, maybe it's because I'm probably 15, 20 years your senior, but ladies were a thing. And you did have to take care of them a special way for them to stay ladies.
Yeah.
And I do mean the word ladies. I'm not talking about women, girls, hoes, bitches, skeezers, skanks, bops, none of them. I'm talking about the classic term for a lady that was specifically just meant for the gentleman, and usually just one gentleman. That is what I wanted to make sure I was clear about when you were speaking about being spoiled. Now, Jason made a great point when he said that fathers do not follow up with proper teaching a lot. Again, that's a very American thing, which is why I understood the point what he was saying, why he was less impressed with Two Flowers once he found out that she wasn't a red-blooded American. Because I promise you, most men, if they encountered a woman who behaved like Two Flowers and found out she was a red-blooded American, they done found a 9-leaf clover, not a 4-leaf clover, a 9-leaf clover.
Damn.
So I get it. One more thing. Oh yes, Belize is fucking nice, by the way, Jason. You mentioned that, yeah. Belize is fucking awesome. I love it. Only been there, 1.5 times, I'll say, but Belize is fucking awesome. And then to Beautiful Soul.
Uh-oh.
So,
oh shit.
Lust or Love. More than likely, your initial feeling is actual lust. Because, especially from an American culture standpoint, you have not been taught about what love actually pertains to. If we are trying to, in a very short and some very summary way, if you love something, you do not care about what it does for you. And I'll give you an example, love of an inanimate object. There is some man who loves a car named Christine. He puts everything he can into said car, washes it, waxes it, vacuums it, changes the carburetor, alternator, makes sure that the air filters are brand new every 3 months. That car will never return that love. But he loves that car more than he loves himself, which is why he will put said effort into it. That love is the same that you can do to a human, but most of us have been taught that we need to get something back. And that's my short summation about the difference between lust and love.
All right, cool. We're gonna hit a PM, and y'all have heard me say before, and I think the word love is over fucking rated. I think people grow up, you wind up telling your kid young, I love you, and then they get up and love you, and not really even telling them the definition of what love really means or what love is. I mean, you just, I love you, and then they saying it back, I love you, but I don't even know what the fuck it is. So I just think the word love is overrated, and I think that we use it so much, and without even telling our daughters, our sons, or whoever what the meaning is, we leave it to them to fucking figure out to themselves when they get to a certain age. And that's just my thought on the word love. And this figure on talking about lust, I think that when you first seeing that person at said a young age, I got you, Jason, but I got to get PM next though to see if he got anything. At a young age, I just think that it's lust. You just talking about fucking and thinking about fucking. I think love for the ones that really follow that shit is it comes to you later or something like that, or with them, that guy or that woman doing something for you, or they doing something for one another or some shit like that. But I think in the beginning, it's just fucking. They attracted you, you attracted to them, and you didn't already said how much you like to fuck. I mean, you just like to go like rabbits and shit, so you didn't mention that before. So so you talking about love, what do you want love out of as much as you talked about fucking? It's not seeming like you want any love, it just seems like you just want to fuck. But at some point when you get a little bit older, then that word to the ones that so wholeheartedly believe in it like that, then it comes to them as, I want love, but you didn't want love in the beginning. You just wanted to fuck. But that's just my thought. What the fuck do I know? PM, and then we're going to hit up Jason.
Yo, well, I've been a victim of booty before duty for so many years. Also been trafficked by many women. It's a shame. I haven't found no charges yet, but I really think that I I'm, right now I'm still, healing from this stuff like that. So I can't really tell you what love is. I don't know what it is like to love. They say you don't really live life unless you love somebody. So, I love my family, my kids, and all that stuff. But I don't know what it is to, like, truly, honestly be loved. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to rebuild from all this hurt and all this pain that I've been abused from all these women in my life, in my past, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to regroup and recoup and things of that nature, and I'm holding myself accountable because,
Okay.
I was vulnerable vulnerable
Okay.
a lot of those times, and, I just made it happen over and over and over again, dragging myself to a club on a Friday night, running to
Damn.
these women at the restroom Friday,
Damn.
Saturday, and Sunday, becoming a
Damn.
victim over and over and
Over
over again.
again.
So
Damn.
yeah. So
Damn.
anybody know any people that can actually refer me to somebody, show me how to love again, just hit my
I got you.
inbox and
I got you.
All right, JP, what's up? And then we're gonna see what the women are.
Hey man, hey, your order is fucked up,
I
dog.
didn't see you throw nothing up to me.
Hey,
I threw my shit up as soon as she said that
As
shit.
soon as who said something?
Beautiful soul. As soon as she said that shit, I put my hands up, dog.
Shit, I ain't even got nothing by your name, but I did.
well,
we
here's
got
the
that.
thing. Here's the
Go
thing,
ahead.
brother. Sometimes people get skipped. It's human
Yeah,
error.
it happens. Yeah,
I get skipped for you all the time, especially when you got that wig on. So I'm gonna be brief, and then
Yeah,
you can
go
say
ahead.
whatever it is you want to say.
Yeah, I got
Hey,
you after Jason.
Hey, I want to say real quick, for real, in reference to Beautiful Soul's comment or question about love. I personally, the positive emotional content that I can supply when somebody tells me that they love me on a scale of 1 to 10 is like a 2. Like, I don't feel very good. It does nothing for me to hear a person say to me that they love me. I watch actions. And so the person that I know loves me, I can tell them, you love me, because I'm looking at their actions. I'm looking at them do things for me or make me comfortable in ways that they didn't have to make me. I'm looking at them come in from work when they've had a long day and still cook me dinner with a bunch of love. I'm looking at them, or they are looking at me take the trash out when I'm off work on injury and shouldn't be doing anything strenuous, right? But I love you and I want to take this trash out and I want to make, because you don't want this trash in your kitchen and you still my woman. You see what I'm saying? Love is so much of a verb and it's so much of an action that I would like to be the one in a new relationship to just say to a woman, hey, I know you love me. And even if she say, I didn't say that, I don't care. Because your actions are showing me that you love me. I don't care what your words are. And I'm the type that I don't have to hear that word frequently. You left this morning, you didn't say I love you to me. I don't care about that. If you showing me you love me, I don't need the word. I don't ever need to hear the word.
Yeah. All right, chosen one. Come on, baby. I got you.
Hey man, listen, man. I'm not the one who want to pretend like I hate being petty. But my man Jason spoke on this shit already, bro. Y'all keep skipping over people, bro. Stop skipping over me, man. I've been waiting.
Right. I'm glad you was patiently waiting.
This shit tired.
I'm glad you was patiently waiting. Come on, what you got?
Man.
I feel like he coming at the host like that.
Nah, I'm coming at everybody because I'm tired of getting skipped over, man. I've been waiting patiently. I've been cutting my mic off.
That's good that you waiting patiently. And the thing about the host ain't fucking going no goddamn well. You will get heard, baby. So come on with that shit while we going back and forth.
Hey, man. That love shit for the birds, man. First of all, women don't even fucking know how to love themselves. Men don't either. But it's more so to me, women. Because men, we know how to accept things, so we're more loving of ourselves than women are. Women, when y'all don't look a certain type of way, y'all want to wear girdles and makeup and wigs. And when I wear a wig on this bitch, it's to be funny. I'm making fun of women, bro. Because this is the type of shit y'all do. Y'all put nails on top of nails, hair on top of hair, makeup on top of your fucking skin that needs to breathe. So when we looking at something as tender as love, I don't truly believe that women can love for real. I feel like men can love for real because men don't really look for too much from a woman. besides like maybe like 3 things. Women need like 1,000 things, bro. That's weird as fuck. So you have a lot of women out here that will lie, just like men will lie, but instead of lying about shit like men do, women to be like, I love you so much. Bitch, you don't even love yourself. You don't even know who you are. Why would men believe that? Women try to use this shit like we in fucking 3rd grade or some shit. Like, don't nobody believe that bullshit. Like, that's crazy as hell that women try to honeypot niggas like that and then think niggas want to do the same thing to them. But it's like, a lot of women don't truly know what love is. How can you say you love somebody and you don't even truly know who the fuck they are? And see, and that's another thing that comes into that whole 5-year thing, right? Can you really say you know somebody until 5 years? Shit, can you really say you know somebody until 10 years? If I ain't seen the worst of you, do I even fucking know who you are? So it's just crazy on that level. Like, a lot of people don't give themselves time to truly get to know a person. Just because you see a good side of a nigga don't mean you see who they are. I need to see the worst side of you. That's going to show me who you are for real, for real. I need to see the dirt you can do because now I know who you are for real. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling you, sweet shit in your ear, you thinking, oh, this who he is. Bitch, I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? I love this shit. I do this shit for the thrill of the game. I'm gonna lie to you so good. I want to see you smiling from ear to ear because when I'm in my head and I'm lying to you, bitch, no, I'm laughing. I'm having a great fucking time because I'm doing this shit for the thrill of the game, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas out here that just do it because they think they suave. I do it just to see how far I can go because that's fun to me. I love that shit. People really don't be understanding themselves. So when a motherfucker be like, oh, I feel for this, yeah, you did. Because you open yourself up to believe this bullshit. When I'm saying it to you, and you like, oh, this sounds so good. Bitch, you never think in your head, this shit sounds too good.
Right. Yeah.
If I eat some shit, right? If I buy some shit from the store and I eat it, and that shit is good as fuck, I'm not gonna think, man, I need some more of this shit. I'm gonna think, what the fuck are the ingredients to this shit, man? You know what I'm saying? Something gotta be up. Motherfuckers do not be thinking about the meat and potatoes and shit, man. And that's why it's so easy to trick niggas. And also, I'm gonna end with this. This is why a lot of old school people tell you about relationships, and they tell you the first 3 months is the honeymoon phase, because once that shit's up, after I'm done fucking for the first 2-3 times, oh, then you gonna get to see who I really am.
All right, so Jason, I got you after beautiful.
That's how I just want to say that's how Chick-fil-A poisoning y'all, just like that.
Boom.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Hold up a second, folks. I'm gonna go to Beautiful Soul, and then I'm going to Pope. But I'm gonna say that, Jason, I like when you were saying about the action word. We had another about love being an action. We had a lady on here before that said the same thing. And I don't ever have to hear the word. I'm gonna look at your actions. So you don't ever have to tell me that you love me. I mean, you love me, okay. You know, I may say okay, but it's another whole deal behind that. But due to time, I'm not going to even get in that. I'm gonna say that for another time. But I don't have to hear it. It doesn't do shit for me. But we haven't got a chance to hear from Beautiful Soul yet, and then we're gonna hear from Pokey. So Beautiful Soul, you threw that question out, that topic out. Anything you got on anything that's being said?
No, I'm taking all the information, and I was saying that because I started dating someone, but I cut it off to be. I cut it off to be like a. I know, right? You can put it on pause. What the fuck? Motherfucker. Okay.
Mute your goddamn mic.
Yeah. It's just a little tap, baby. Come on.
Yeah, was that, he said that like it was
That was a
hot
good
coffee.
sip, too.
Goddamn.
God damn.
I think he had to last a little bit.
Okay, Beautiful Soul, go ahead.
Wait a minute now. Okay. Okay, so like I was saying, I started dating someone, but I put it to the point where I don't want to date them right now because I'm still getting divorced. So we gonna keep it cool. Like, stay close. We ain't together, but we together, if y'all know what I mean.
I don't know
No,
nothing
I
about
Okay,
what
so
you mean.
okay, so
I
okay,
don't
so this is
either.
what I mean. This is what I mean. We still know each other. We still talk, right? First thing first, as much as I love Dick, I'm not getting the dick. He's not giving the dick because he wants to wait till I get divorced.
You said that last
So
time, but go ahead.
yeah, no, indeed,
Yeah.
and it's still like that. So right now, we is just being cool. We'll have lunch together from time to time. We talk and have conversations and shit like that, and we see each other here and there, like friend type shit. How do I say this?
Just say it.
You always say that shit. So, um, I just wanted to make sure, like, cause y'all, like I said, I love Dick. Since I'm not getting it, and I'm still talking to the dude, I must be falling in love type shit because it
No,
can't be
stop.
love.
I'm gonna
No.
stop you before this
No,
get
no. Okay,
dangerous for you.
just listen. Okay, just listen. This person has done so much for me, and is not asking for no type of pussy.
Like what? What has he done?
Okay, like Jason said, taking out the garbage after having a long day, coming home and cooking for me, opening my doors, praying with me when we eat, um, paying the
Okay.
bill without me asking, because I make my own money. But I say a little something or whatever like that, and he'd be like, "I got you." Put gas in my car. Um, it's a whole bunch of little things that he does for me, and I don't ask. So like y'all was saying, things that people do is gestures of love without saying they love you, is the things that they do. Now I'm not saying that I'm in love. I'm just saying I think I'm getting there because I'm still, like I'm saying, I'm healing and I'm getting over. Oh, matter of fact, good news. I'm my divorce date, August 25th. I will be single and free. I'm having a divorce party on that Saturday, and I'm gonna turn the fuck up. But anyways, I uh I just want to make sure that like it's worth flowing with. Even though we're not dating and we just keeping it cool and seeing where things go type stuff.
But
I'm
do
not
remember
I'm not
what,
trying to rush into another relationship. That's what I'm saying.
okay. But remember what our brother, the chosen one, said earlier too, though, that guys can be doing that for their own benefit as well. I just want you to keep that in mind because
Hey,
when I say, or when I was referencing, you will know by what people do for you. I remember you talking about you not being able to do your poetry that you wanted to, that the artsy person made you not, right? Now,
Oh, and I've
and
been
it,
doing that.
right, and that you needed stuff copyrighted and stuff like that. Now, if I was talking to a man and I had those things on my mind pressing me, I would want him to offer to pay for copyright, right, so that I can do something that I really enjoy in my life, right? Yeah, taking the trash, that to me, that's a manly duty, period. Anyway, and I know it was used as an example, right? Stop, it's the chosen one. Stop. I'm trying to tip. Anywho, but no,
I'm hearing you,
not
baby.
the stuff that a man should be doing anyway. And we
Right.
know what that is. You know what I'm
fuck
saying?
it.
I'm talking about those things that, man, he took out the time to do this for me,
Exactly.
just me. You know what I mean?
I got you,
Just
Jason, but I gotta
Jason
give
mad.
Pokey.
Oh, okay.
Now go ahead, finish saying what
No,
you're
go
saying. I
ahead,
was just
finish.
let Jason know I got him down, but I got Pokey next and then Jason. But go ahead, beautiful. I'm sorry, Two Flowers, finish.
Yes. And so I understand what you're saying because you said you love to get it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get
It's
that.
Not
And
getting on.
having
so
it is
right.
Okay.
And so I know, so now it's like you're leaning towards it must be love, but still please be cautious going
yeah,
forward and
of
really,
course. Of course.
being honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Indeed.
All right, Poke. We can't see you, but we can hear you. Come on with it.
Yeah, they said I was too good looking. That they banned me if I turned the camera on. They was loving the red too much.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
7, hot damn man. This is the first time out of all, no matter how bombastic you've been, this is the first time I've ever caught you being hypocritical. And I'm surprised by that. I really am. So I remember, because me and you were on the same page when we were having the man versus bear discussion, and you called Chocolate Buddha a panderer. And you just championed pandering just to get pussy. That is the first time and shit, we've been doing this for about a year. That is the first time I've ever seen you be hypocritical. My problem with that is that normally after real truth is after real truth. There is not truth in being hypocritical, which is my issue, which is why I had to make sure hey, look, I had to tell Nextel, look, what can I do to get back on? Because I got to get this point. I got to talk to this nigga about this shit.
Talk to him, man. Tell him.
Yeah, Nextel. Yeah, I'm still old. I'm old school. Yes. I'm from the 70s. So yes, Nextel was still a good thing. They still had a good deal. And I'm fucking with them. But anyway, and my point or my problem is that you cannot have it both ways and not get called out by me, just like I'm gonna call Chocolate Buddha ass out when he's fucking up. Now, if you cool with pandering, all right, but you got to apologize to Chocolate Buddha for calling him a panderer when that nigga is sincere about the way he feels. And that's really what I wanted to point out.
All right, Civil,
Hey,
I got
yo,
you after Jason.
I need to ask a question real quick, man.
Okay, go
What
ahead.
exactly are we talking about? I was pandering. How was I doing that exactly?
When you said that you would do whatever it takes to get the draws to GTD, when you said that if you'll tell her whatever she needs to hear, you'll take what action you ever need to take, and after if I walk away, that's just me walking away. That's what you said.
Hey, okay, so listen, I just want to defend that real quick. One, I'm not spending no money. Two, I definitely will say whatever the fuck I'm not paying shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say I was gonna pay no fucking bill. I ain't never said no shit like
He
that.
didn't say pay bills, but he said he'll say whatever he needs to say to GTD.
Exactly. Okay, so listen, that's the difference between me and Chocolate Buddha. See, he really be believing what he be talking about. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna lie. I'm telling you, nigga, I know the game. The game is tell them what the fuck they want to hear. I'm not listen. I'm not pandering to shit. I'm letting you know ahead of time I'm gonna lie. This is me telling you I'm not pandering to shit. I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear because that's your weakness.
That's pandering.
Nah, it ain't pandering, bro. If I'm telling you I'm lying, it's only pandering if I believe it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta believe that shit.
No. You don't get to get away with that. You sound like Cree. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. I am not gonna let you get away with that, brother. Look, it's okay. It's okay to lie if you stand on I'm a lying motherfucker. Cool, but you can't say that because Chocolate Buddha believes his stance is 100% correct, and you are admitting that you lying, that it's not pandering, because I believe myself and Jason and hell even P don't have to lie to get the draws.
Never.
You are pandering to GTD, even if you know it's lying. Chocolate Buddha does not believe that he is lying, so he is not lying because he would say that shit 100 times. You ask him, is the man versus bear okay? Tomorrow, he'll say yes. 100 days from now, he'll say yes. 2 years ago, he'd probably say yes.
Fly in the ointment.
You, on the other hand, would say today, because the third wave feminism, it's okay to pander, but if the red pill took over, your ass be like, yeah, the red pill is what the business is. That's how we get bitches. That is what I'm saying. You are pandering. And you are being hypocritical when you say Chocolate Buddha is a panderer, and you are not pandering, even though you will use whatever manipulative tactics are necessary to GTD.
And that's the difference, bro. It's just you using it. It's a skill. It's a tool to be used. I'm not doing it for real for their gratitude. I'm doing it to get what the fuck I want. That's
Pandering.
not the same thing, bro.
Pandering.
Hey,
Pandering.
listen. If y'all want to call it pandering, what it sounds like to me is y'all are very fluent in woman math.
All right, let's hear from Jason. Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
I'm scrapping my whole comment because I'm piggybacking on this. This is more important to me. Check this out. Check this out, right? First of all, I want to say to Beautiful Soul, and again, I'm not trying to come for you, but I'm saying the way that this whole thing, the table is turning on what's his name today, the chosen one, right, is because this dude, like what you saying is good and it sounds good, but you saying that it's coming and these decisions are being made from a man who wants something from you. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, he want to hold hands and pray around the stake and shit like that, like you was talking about, right? Like, yeah, he want to do all that. What you need to know, and what's more important, is if he wants to still do these things, if there's zero probability that he's going to have sex with you. Because you've made it clear in open forum, I'm sure you've made it clear in private to this guy that you trying to regroup, you got some shit going on, you trying to get your train back on the track, right? Okay, just because this dude is doing all the right things now, there are dudes that will wait 35 years doing all the great things just to fuck you once. Okay, so because he wants something from you and he's being a gentleman and not trying to have sex with you and praying with you and y'all doing whatever it is, the reality is you are still giving this man access to your body, even though it is not in the form of sex. He has a vested interest in playing the game with you. You see what I'm saying? What I need to hear from you personally, brother to sister, is I've told him we're not doing none of this sex stuff. I'm giving myself till I'm comfortable, whatever, and then see how it roll. Let your paperwork drop on August 20th. And then tell me what's going down in September and October and November when you still not giving this man sex. Then we gonna find out who he really is. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, me, Jason, me, single version of me, I'm out. I ain't trying to sit around for that. You see what I'm saying? Because this is some childish shit. You're not trying to give me no pussy, right? So I'm just being honest. But if I don't want anything from you sexually or otherwise, other than friendship, and I'm saying that from a place of today, right now, me talking to you, I don't want anything from you. I don't want sex. I don't want anything else. If I were to say, oh, I don't want to have sex, let's just be friends, right? Mm-hmm. Have I done anything miraculous or heroic? No. Right? I need you to make that initiative to tell this person, hey, I'm making this decision for me. I'll let you know when that changes. Then see how his attitude happens. See how his attitude moves then. And I'm not saying he's a dirtbag. I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm not saying none of that other shit. All I'm saying is I'm giving you the example that I've been honest with most of the women in my life. Have I cheated and done my shit? Yes, I was a young man, because I don't believe that any young man below, really personally me, below the age of 30, it's almost impossible for you to be monogamous and be upfront with somebody, because you don't even know who you are as a man until you get about 30 years old. Once you know who you are, then you understand the value in the woman that you choose, or women that you choose, and you move in a way to protect them and protect who they are and protect their status. But prior to that, this is why younger chicks, everybody, male or female, y'all females, y'all women had homegirls in high school, and all of us dudes had a chick that we liked in high school that some 28, 29, Jamie Foxx, bald-headed looking motherfucker came and picked up at the school every time. Because younger women were more mature and they understood and they could connect with these almost 30-year-old dudes when we were in high school. So we losing these women, and we continue as men to lose women until we're in our 30s, some of us 35 or 40, before we start to see the fruits of our labor when it comes to women. So what I'm saying is the safest play for you And this is just from a place of love and from a place I'm gonna be honest, I'm protecting you from a person like myself. Okay, meaning when I was in your age cohort, I don't know how old you are, but I'm assuming it's a little younger than me. When I was in your age cohort, I was bullshitting and playing in these women's faces. Now, I was honest about it. I was telling you what I wanted to do, but I'm telling you that I need to hear from you that you've made a decision and that you're standing by that decision and that he just got to ride with that. Then I can respect him sticking with you through this, right? A little bit and not forever, because like I say, I done seen these type of dudes that'll hang around and leech like a barnacle on a boat. Look at my shirt. But anyways, like a barnacle on a boat because he just want his chance. It's his turn. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that's what I say. Back in the day when I was dealing with single women, is it's not my woman, that's my turn.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say. I'm gonna give you that, Jim. You can have it.
All right, let's have a PM, and then we go around one more time for some closing comments after that. PM, what's up?
Yeah, I've been on here, man, and taking my turns just to be taking my turns and joking around. But on a serious note, beautiful soul, I think the last time we chopped it up with you, man, you were supposed to be chilling for a little minute anyway. You didn't even mention this dude, this guy.
That's what I'm saying. We just keeping it cool. We're not
Keeping
dating.
it cool. All right, so let's run a speed. Let's run a speed trial question right quick.
Talk to me.
How long you been knowing him?
How long I've been knowing him?
How long you been knowing him?
About 8 months.
8 months. Been in his house?
Yes.
Been in his house? Why you stop it?
It took a long time.
Why did you stop it? Then you said it and you're like, yeah, I've been there, sexy voice. What'd you do at his house? You went there just to go visit, or you just want to go chill?
It's his sister's place.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Because he moved from somewhere else to help his sister with a business.
Okay. What was he doing before this?
What you mean?
I mean, you just can't up and jump and leave. An established man just can't up and jump and leave and go to another space unless he can, something established that was going to maintain his lifestyle wherever he goes.
He worked in construction.
Construction? All right, so he told you to wait until you get your divorce paper. Right?
No, he didn't tell me to wait. We made that agreement.
See? Okay, so I missed that part. So why did y'all initially make that agreement?
It's a how do I say, be respectful to God type thing.
Okay, see, that's where I wanted to go. See, I was thinking that he was gonna do it because that's what I was gonna ask you next. Was it about religion? Because I know you said it twice in your statement, like, oh yeah, I would have given him the business. Oh yeah, I wanted to give him the business. Like, you would have been giving him the business. So he's holding out for the business. So did he push the religion thing or say, hey, more than you? Because you would have been giving him the business. We already know. Yes or no? Yeah. But check this out. So he's pushing the issue thing. So did he mention any type of religion to say, okay, he wants you to be a part of? Because it's just not becoming separated from your husband and all of a sudden he can just go into these sexual activities. It's still going to be a religious protocol he's going to have to follow. You know what I mean? And that's going to leave with probably like marriage or just some other type of things like that. So did you guys have that type of discussion?
Yeah, he said that he will start going to my church.
Oh, okay.
Don't listen. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Listen, I am no longer. I'm sorry to cut you off, PM. I'm gonna give it right back to you. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
Coming for me.
Beautiful soul. No, for real. Listen, for real. I used to be a Christian. I'm not. I used to be a Christian. I'm telling you, I used to be a pastor. Listen to me. No man worth his salt is willing to abandon his core values, which is his religion or whatever his religious belief is, for you. It's finite. It's going to end. It's not stable. He needs you to join his church or he's full of shit.
Correct.
Period. My man PM being his Sunday best 3 weeks out of the 4 weeks of the month. And I'm telling you right now, he is not leaving his church home for no woman. She got to get on his program because he loves her enough, because the conviction that he believes in his religion, that she needs to make that move. Am I wrong, PM? And we ain't never talked about this.
Right, sir.
Okay.
All right.
But he moved from another state though.
Yeah, but he, like he said, giving up what he solely believes in.
Mhm.
If he has enough discipline to not to have sex with you, he's
Mhm.
not going to up and jump and go to your belief and what he believes in. If he can abstain from having sex, he's definitely not going to jump over there and just go into
We
your
have the same
religious
belief.
belief. You are in the same belief?
We have the same belief.
You had the same belief. Okay, so you should have led with that and you did.
Okay.
It's a couple of times you done led something. I'm not here to hold your court, but there's
Yeah.
just certain little things that's not gonna be said that connects the dots to make the conversation.
But
And
we
that's what made me,
connect them. We
We
connect
on my
them.
serious note, to start asking questions. Because when I hear some
So that's
Hey, Poke, I can't see you,
my bad.
Poke, but I'm gonna come to you. But and plus you can always put in the chat that if you want to go on and say. But I'm gonna say you said 8 months. Much as you said that you love the fuck, you
That's
went
what I'm
8
saying.
months.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit, you ain't walked in. Well, I ain't gonna get off into your personal like that. 8 months. Yeah. Well, he probably fucking somebody else. Then he just waiting on you.
Probably.
But not being a
8
hater,
months.
I wish you the best.
8 months.
Damn.
8 months.
A drink to that.
Once y'all finally get down to the nitty gritty and you gonna drop them draws, whether it's sucking that dick or giving some pussy, if your cup don't run it over, he was letting that motherfucker go somewhere else. I'm just saying, and it wasn't down
I
the
like
tub.
that reference.
Well, you gonna say something, Jason, before I go to poker?
It wasn't appropriate. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh
Nigga,
shit,
it's
that's
so
perfect. Go ahead.
inappropriate. Go ahead, talk, nigga.
I'm just saying, she done fucked this man the way she talks. They just decided to stop.
No.
They ain't been doing it in a while. She said the other day the dude was just getting up to go to work from her house off her pillow. So come on, stop it, man. Stop it, man. Come on, man. Now I commend you for stopping it, but I mean, come on, let's be real. Come on.
All right, so let's check this out, y'all. Because it's almost 9 o'clock. So let's let Poke go. After Poke go, we're going to get around closing comments and remarks for everybody. And damn, look at Beautiful Soul, y'all. Who you talking to over there? She's just like, she talking to somebody, y'all. Is she talking to him? Damn.
She talking to him right now. She talking to him right now.
Like,
He
baby,
she just told him. Yeah, she just told him.
After it's over, baby. I was just playing.
Hey, he in the comments then. We need to figure out who he is.
Poke, come on, Poke.
Oh shit!
He over there standing in
Y'all
front of
always
her.
picking on me. What the fuck?
He telling her don't listen to him, baby. Don't listen to him.
But
I ain't
listen, though,
fucking
listen
nobody.
though. I like
Standing in front of
the criticism or whatever the fuck. Like I'm willing to fucking learn. Like on the real.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm being for real though. I make a lot of jokes, but I'm really giving you the advice that I would give a loved one a female loved one in my family that I have, again, no vested interest in. I'm not trying to sleep with you or nothing like that. Like, I'm really giving you my thoughts. They don't have to be right. It's just my opinions, but it's just what I think.
Yeah. All right, let's hear it. Poke. Come on with it, Poke.
Yeah. So hypocrites and girl math. Nigga, I'm on your ass. 7. Just FYI.
Never ready.
He calling him hypocrite.
You just threw that out there as a defense mechanism because you got called out for being a hypocrite. Look, the panderers that you didn't have no problem with me calling out that you knew beforehand, like Ace Metaphor, Derek Jackson, we know them niggas is lying. We know them niggas is lying. That's why they're panderers. Buddha believes what he says wholeheartedly. And he's not going to change that in front of me, you, or God. You, on the other hand, have admitted, I will say that chickens can fucking fly. And we know chickens can't fly. But if that'll convince a woman to let you fuck, you'll do that shit. That is being hypocritical and being a panderer.
Hey man, chickens can fly, bro. Chickens can fly.
No, chickens
a long
cannot
period
fly.
of time.
Yeah, chickens cannot fly, my nigga.
They can fly, bro. I've seen it. Look at the videos, bro. They can fly.
Look, you ain't finna get my draws, my nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You're not.
Right.
You get nothing. All right. And now I
This
gotta call you
nigga.
suspect with all that bullshit you be posting in our group when all them niggas be doing all that gay ass shit, nigga. What the fuck? All right. Now, one more thing I want to point out is the difference between being a panderer and telling the truth or telling what you believe as the truth and standing on it is that you'll do that in front of anybody without it changing. You have admitted that the right circumstances, you'll lie to get the draws, but you'll tell somebody that I lied to get the draws. Do you see the difference? And this is why I have to get on you about it, because you used girl math when we wasn't talking about numbers in no way, shape, form, or fashion. We were talking about actions that a motherfucker is taking as a defense mechanism for getting called out on that BS. And I'm on your ass. You know, just like I was on Buddha ass when he does not recognize misandry as a third wave feminism commonplace mainstream marketing technique. I'm on your ass about you not recognizing that your ass is pandering to GTD. When if you was on some stand-up shit, you could be in front of a motherfucker and say, I think you sexy, let me make you come.
Damn.
And I'm talking from experience, my brother. It don't take too much. If she like you, she going. You ain't got to lie. And that's why I'm saying your ass is a panderer, and you need to apologize to motherfucking Chocolate Buddha for calling him a panderer when you know when I know you know the difference between lying to get some shit and standing on some shit you believe as the truth.
Church.
Hey, yo, listen, man. This shit, just because some shit sound good, that don't make it good. Now,
right? Yeah, that's what lying is.
Just because, and now that goes along with lying, because just because I make it sound good don't mean it's good. But
right,
we gonna speak about the girl math shit, right? Girl math say just because a dude fuck a lot of women, that means the dude got to be gay. That ain't got shit to do with numbers. Girl math is about just some dumbass thought process, bro.
That's misandry.
So I don't give no fuck what people want to call it. I'm just telling you what it is on some simple shit. Now, the difference between pandering and what I do is it can seem like pandering if I believe in what I'm saying and I act on that. I just say whatever the fuck I want to say. I'm not doing the shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. You can call it that if you want. You can still call it pandering. I'm not mad. But the thing is, I don't really be believing what the fuck I be saying. I just say whatever. I don't be caring. That's rule number 1 to the players code, bro. Say what the fuck I'm gonna say to solve this problem, bro. I'm gonna get what I want, then I'm gonna dip out. Niggas who be pandering do that shit for a long period of time because they believe in it. That's the difference. I don't believe none of this shit that come out my mouth. The women do. And they fall for this shit every time because they selfish. What I say out of my mouth feeds their selfishness. But the thing is, a lot of women are so childish, they can't see how selfish they are. Because, like a woman just said, I was spoiled rotten. So now you see it, you feel it, you love it, you eating this shit up. And I'm just gonna keep on feeding your stupid ass this shit that don't mean nothing to me. I don't care.
You just want that pussy.
Right. So you could call it pandering, which it could seem like pandering because I'm saying what the fuck they want to hear. But the difference is, once I hit, I'm gonna walk away smiling.
And take a Capri Sun.
Nigga, that is the textbook definition of pandering, which is to tell people what they want to hear to gain favor or to get them draws. That is the textbook definition of pandering.
No, it ain't.
That, just like I said.
No, it ain't.
It.
It's taking a Capri Sun when you
remember,
leave.
it is recorded in history forever that you have admitted to pandering, my nigga. Now, the difference between what you just did and what Buddha just did is that Buddha is not trying to gain favor from women. Even though me and you agreed when he was doing that shit, it felt like pandering. But the difference is that he believes that. He believes that and stand 10 toes down on it. You, on the other
Church.
hand, are doing the textbook definition of pandering, which is saying whatever the fuck you need to say, no matter how egregious, no matter whether you believe it or not, no matter how fly in the air it is, to get draws. That is the textbook definition of pandering. Don't girl math the shit to try to change the definition of something just because you're getting called out on it. Creed.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Oh, damn.
my fault. My bad. I ain't trying to call nobody out here that ain't here. My bad. I'm just
Seven.
saying.
Can I ask you a question, Seven? Do you
Yo.
care?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, check this out, y'all. All right. We get to that time, we gonna get some closing remarks, closing comments, and we gonna get out here. Cause man, hey, here at Wizzo Talk, man, we get to going and shit. We fuck around, we been to this motherfucker about 4 hours. You know,
I'm
it's
ready.
already been 3 hours. It don't even seem like it. And Jason over there slurping over the goddamn microphone and shit.
I drink
Look
it.
at PM. PM, we know you ain't got nothing but water in that motherfucker.
That's fucking vodka. I don't want to hear that.
Spicy water. Spicy water.
Straight juice. I mean,
Tito's.
Spicy
He got
water.
that goddamn Capri Sun in that motherfucker.
just left her house. Took 2 of them.
That's
That's why
you
your
late.
ass was late coming on the podcast. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you
Hey,
wipe
you
your
know,
dick
and you know,
off?
back
Hey.
to school about to start too, so she had the whole cabinet
Hey.
full of juices. I
Absolutely.
went in. Yeah.
Applesauce.
All
Booty
right, y'all.
before duty.
All right, let's
Booty.
go over here. Let's get some closing comments. Free R. Kelly.
Free R.
Goddamn
Kelly.
you.
Free R. Kelly. Shit.
Let's get some closing comments. We're gonna come over to Beautiful Soul and let's get some closing comments from you. What you got?
Well, I appreciate all the feedback, whether good or bad. I take it all in. You know, I'm still on this healing journey. Things, matter of fact, I want to tell y'all something. I mean, it is. So recently, like, you know, from last time, I was a little hurt because y'all was showing, in a way, y'all was showing myself. I was thinking that show was like a roast / therapy type session. So I took it for what it was. And I did a lot of thinking, praying, stuff like that. And ever since then, like for the art guy, I wrote him a letter. I never gave it to him, but I wrote him a letter, and I was in my car and I read it to myself. And when I plan to give it to him, I don't know if he's going to accept it or not. It is what it is. But I really did it for myself, for my self-closure type shit. When I read that letter, it was long as fuck because I write stories.
What's long? How many
I tell it
pages?
all.
How many pages?
4-page letter.
Damn it.
And I closed it with a
How
kiss.
many pages was it? So, how
Well,
many
it
pages?
was on
How
my
many
phone.
pages?
It was on my phone, but that shit was like, you know, scared. But you know,
Okay.
it took a minute to write. But when I read it out to myself, I was getting emotional. Yes, women are emotional fucking beings. What the fuck, you know? So when I read it out, and I shed a couple tears or whatever, and I said a little prayer type thing, and I kept moving. After that day, like something sparked in me. Like 2 or 3 days later, something sparked in me. Like I haven't done no type of creative art thing in the longest time. I used to do this thing where I'm gonna create this business. It's a, how do I say? It's not, I don't know what to call it because I'm redoing furniture. I'm making it from being old and ugly to being beautiful type stuff.
Yeah.
So I used to do that a lot, and I started getting paid for it because I started to believe in myself. The art guy helped me with that shit at that time or whatever. But I started going back and I started looking on Marketplace, and I seen a free dresser. When I seen that, it was like I got my mojo back type shit, and I went and got that shit that night, and I got all the spray paints and things I wanted, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to create a masterpiece.
Good. Good.
Another thing is like me and the art guy used to always love watching the moon together. That fucked it all up for me since because I was into him a lot. Whatever, I'm moving on. But when I read that letter to myself, something opened up to me, a piece of healing type shit or whatever. So now I look at the moon and I can enjoy that shit again. I finally got a nice phone. I'm taking pictures. I love taking pictures. I start going hiking again. That's another thing we did together. And I just feel good about that shit. And like, what else? What am I doing? What am I doing? My poetry. Oh my gosh, I wrote so many fucking pieces. Matter of fact, let me advertise right quick.
Okay.
Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at the Zodiac in Killeen, Texas,
Yay.
I will be saying some pieces. It's all white affair. If y'all want to come through, 7 p.m. Maybe more like 7:30 because you know black folk. But
Right.
but yes, I will be
Right.
spitting some things. I've been writing a lot of pieces, and I'm proud of myself. Like, you know, I've been through a whole lot of shit, and you know, little by little, I'm not all the way together, but I'm getting there. So, you know, I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
So,
Well,
you know, loving myself more, and then also like I haven't went out in the longest time, and I just recently went out with my homegirls and stuff, and like I was the type of person where I was, you know, with the husband I had or whatever, he ain't never called me beautiful type shit. But like I got dressed up, I looked in the mirror, I was like, damn, bitch, look at you. Ew. So, you know, now I'm starting to, I don't want to say conceited, but I'm looking at myself like, y'all see me do my hair like this.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like I'm starting to feel myself and things like that. So it's feeling good how ever since I did that type thing for myself, little things is happening. Oh, and also with work. My days is only Friday and Saturdays. But just recently I worked 9 days from last Monday to today. And you know, I say a little prayer because you know, I don't use God as a genie. I want to put that out there. Like you pray and you do your part and you let God do the rest type stuff. I was only
Right.
working on the weekend, and I put it out to my manager. Them, I want to be full time. I want to be full time, and all I did was start showing up. I'm on time. I'm on time. I
Yeah.
get to work at 5:58 instead of 6 o'clock. And you know, I do my thing. And like recently, I've been getting low praises and things. You did good. You keeping the numbers up. And basically, it's like the person that had that floor, like they want to give me the floor. I love the babies, and that's the floor I want to do. And I've been doing that all week long, so I'm doing something right. So, you know, I like pat myself on the back type stuff. Like, let's get it, bitch.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this: when you started out, and it could have just been me. I heard a little roughness in the voice for a moment, you know, and then it kind of smoothed on out after a second, which was cool right there, you know. But I just kind of noticed a little bit of that off in there, so you know, I almost thought you was gonna start crying, which would have been cool if you did. I just
I
heard a
mean,
little
I've been
crackle in
through a
there,
lot.
but it
I've
was
been
good.
through a lot.
I heard you. So, and then just to say, me and my lady, we was talking about just the other day about trying to go to
The Zodiac.
the Zodiac.
Come
We was going to
through.
invite my cousin. So
It's a nice vibe for
surprised if we
real.
missed pop up in there. I've been there before a long time ago because we like going to poetry and spoken words because y'all be remembering some shit off the chain. And then I'm gonna say this right here. You was talking about being that you've been on time, but your ass wasn't on time to my Mary Kay meeting.
Listen,
Well,
listen, I
you
was making an
showed up and you brought
entrance.
people
Wait a
with you,
minute.
so
Wait
you
a
was good
minute.
to go. It was good. You know,
I was cooking, I was cleaning, and I just came from work. Like, just, you know, that's why I say, give me a hot minute. I'll be there. And I showed up. I
you
brought
did.
my
What
peoples.
you
All
do,
my people showed
I
up.
appreciate it. I
I got
appreciate
my
it.
little goodies and things.
Yeah.
And then plus, I'm going to, you know, I'm already going to join in. So,
Okay, that's what's up. Well, we appreciate you. So
yeah.
let's
And matter of fact,
let's
let's advertise, baby. Let's advertise. I'm
no,
about
no, I
to
want
do
to do
some
that.
Mary Kay, right, with Mr. Wizzo. We're going to be doing a damn thing.
Right,
Teamwork,
right.
the dream work type shit.
Yeah, I don't be wanting to give no love over here because you know they ain't sponsoring me or nothing like that. But I
Listen,
do do a lot of
we got to
posting
put it
about
out
the
there,
Mary
baby.
Kay because that money is green too.
Indeed.
Let's go over here to Beautiful Soul. I'm sorry, Two Flowers, and see what she got to closing
Matter of fact,
comments.
you looking hot tonight, baby. I love
Thank
it.
you, love. I really
Yes, dear.
appreciate that. First off, I do want to say it's so good to see you again, and I just wanted to comment on you being so vulnerable. You
Yeah.
know, I
Only live
remember
one
my
life.
first time on here and Wizzo saying, because I was saying I usually don't have a lot of people to talk to. I talk to therapists, you know, and it's just the truth. And Wizzo said you can always come on here and talk.
Come on.
And today we really saw that being shown. And I say, you know, hats off to you, Wizzo, to have a platform like this, where we can, as adults, come onto a platform and talk about real things.
Real
You know
shit.
what I mean?
Mhm.
And I love your testimony that you just gave, beautiful soul.
Yeah.
And keep it going, keep it going.
Mhm.
And I feel like you really do trust us, that you would even share and listen, and that shows a lot. That shows a lot of growth and maturity. And I know that you will really want to heal.
I appreciate you.
You're so welcome. And I wish I could come out and see you live. Maybe if someone comes, they can broadcast it on something so we
Well-
could, get to see it
Oh, you gonna come, all right?
every time.
Oh, damn.
Every time, man. What
You
you do?
just bad. Well, hey, on that two flowers, hey,
Yeah.
I always appreciate you coming on. We're getting to know you. A poke turned me on to you, whatever you've been on, and we appreciate it. And I know that one time you said you're moving back to Dallas. I am working with like PM and some of the guys that's up that way for all of us to wind up hooking up one time. At some hotel. Jason mentioned one time an Airbnb, so the ones that get fucked up can just stay and not have to drive. But we definitely working on something, and we'll hit everybody up in the chat for those that want to go, and we just get up that way and have eat and drinks and talk shit and probably even cut the damn camera on and be live, just talking shit on the podcast or something like that. So but I appreciate you coming on each and every time. So
Thank
with that being
you.
said.
I appreciate it. Anytime.
All right, the chosen one, what you got right there?
Yo, my mic take forever to unmute. Hey, check this
It
out, man.
does, yeah.
I wanna take this time to reflect on my actions, man, and apologize to Chocolate Buddha and Poke, because I looked up the definition of the word pandering, and I definitely am a panderer, and
Accountability, yes.
in the reflection of that, I changed my name to Peter Panderer because I've been pandering to these hoes.
He damn sure did.
So I'm not ashamed of that, because I grew up in the era where niggas don't be on songs singing to these women about how they was cheating on them and lost them, and niggas be saying anything, and I just learned how to be a player from all that shit, bro. So really, I'm a victim, bro. If anything, bro. I want to play this role like how the women play it. I'm a victim of circumstance. Okay, so I enjoy every bit of what I do. I'm not ashamed of it. I've enjoyed every ounce of pussy I got from it. And if I had to make this choice again, I would do it again because I love who I am as a person. So also, don't nobody give a fuck about no breakup letters or none of that shit. Spoiling people is fucking trash. I don't even know why people still doing that shit. And it's always a pleasure to be on the panel with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoy learning things, and I never realized that I was truly a panderer until Poke said something, and I looked it up. And now, as I was reading it, I just shook my head to myself like, God damn, nigga. My name should be at the end of this shit, bro. You know what I mean? For real.
It's a growth moment. It's a growth moment.
That is right.
Well, Peter Pandering,
That
hey, look,
there is accountability, folks.
Yes,
It
it
is.
I definitely
Raw.
appreciate you coming on all the time. And me myself, I've messaged Jason before and I've messaged Poke before, and I've told both of them. Sometimes I have to look up what the fuck y'all saying in these definition of these goddamn words, because sometimes I don't fucking know.
Indeed.
Poke and Poke and
Oh, intellectual and shit.
God damn, what the fuck does that mean? And so sometimes
see,
I always go back and watch. I'll go ahead, Pia.
You probably heard it before, but you probably heard it in this other term. It's pimping and pandering.
Yeah,
When you
okay,
hear
yeah,
it, when you hear it by itself, it sounds different.
it sounds different. So, a lot of times I go back and I watch the podcast and I just watch for different things. I make some few notes here and there, shit like that too. And actually, when you go back and watch it, it's quite interesting, because sometimes, especially when people be tipsy and don't even know what the fuck they said, they had to go back and watch it later. Not calling nobody out, but I'm just saying. So,
Hey,
but it's
Wizzo.
always been good.
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick, man. I definitely like to practice what I preach. So in saying that, right, how I was able to look up what pandering means and I accepted it. I wish that a lot of these women would be able to do the same thing with being a prostitute and a whore. So
Ooh.
putting it out there.
All right, P. I sure hate, but
Of course.
P. Jason. Pope. Shit. Pope. Come on. I hate to put you behind it, but come on, Pope.
Come on, Poe.
Oh shit, you know it ain't nothing. I'm
Okay.
never scared. I ain't never scared. All right, excuse me, I'm sorry. But 7, that's why you my motherfucking brother, man. 100. That's why you my motherfucking brother. I'm gonna say that first and foremost. You did that shit. You did that shit, and I appreciate that. It's the same thing. That's why I asked you to apologize too, Buddha, because even though when it comes to the misandry issue, we still got problems with that. When he realized what I was talking about, he stood on it, which is accountability, which is why I'll say I too wish that when it comes to whoring, more women would take accountability for that shit. I'm with you 100% on that. The other thing I want to mention, because I know these are closing comments,
Yeah.
ladies, we appreciate y'all coming on. It's always nice to have you. I'm glad we did not make it another round of intervention for you, beautiful soul.
Right.
I'm glad that's not what it
Me
was.
too.
I'm glad
Me
that
too.
did not turn into the show, and you are showing some growth. Now I must say though, your ass is still late. All right, I must
Listen,
say that your ass is
I
still.
thought it was
I don't
at
want to hear
6:30. Tell the
excuse.
truth. I thought it was at 6:30.
No excuse.
I
No
told
excuse.
him I thought it was
Yeah.
6:30.
Yeah. And you thought wrong. So
Okay.
let's just
But
make
I'm
that clear.
here. I'm here.
And I appreciate you being here. I said that
Yes,
first
sir.
and foremost.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, you need to work on your timing. Even if
I'm
it's
working. I'm working.
if you show up at 5:58, you're doing great. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Jason, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Not too much to say. I don't think we disagreed on anything today.
Not today.
Always 100. Well, always 100 with you. Always 100 with you. They don't think we disagreed on anything today. PM, I'd appreciate it if you became a little bit more active because you always have something to
Profound.
add, and it's always on some pimping shit, so that's always cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Free R. Kelly.
Shout out, free R. Kelly, and shout out to Tito's. Shout out to Tito's and Chocolate Buddha. I appreciate you being in the comments, adding to that. It's always nice and makes the stream worthwhile with the podcast. And my brother Wizzo, one of these days we are gonna hook up. We're gonna make this shit live. It's been great working with you. 1,000 subscribers was the recent thing, and we're gonna get to 1 million. Fuck what you're talking about.
No damn sure. Hell yeah. Appreciate that wholeheartedly. You know, and you right, we definitely like the women come on. I had 2 other ladies that were supposed to be 4, but hey, that's how they did me, whatever. So, you know, that's what
We
it
got
up.
it.
Chocolate
Yeah.
Buddha did mention that he'll be around this way in September. So maybe if we get a chance, we can look up a spot, you know, because up in that Dallas area, and then we all shoot up that way. I think Jason might be still off right now, 7 or jump in the vehicle, and we all jump in the vehicle and shit and head up that way and just have some drinks, eat, shit, talk, and stuff like that. So we're definitely looking forward to making that happen. And yeah, 1 million subscribers would be just even lovely. So with that being said, let's hit up PM. What you got, PM?
Man, I want to thank y'all for having me on here, man. I'm sorry I was late. I had to actually shut down the shop and chop it up with some people over some stuff like that. So it's always a pleasure to be on here with the fellas, man. And for the young ladies that's on here, man, just imagine, you know, having access to free game. When you on here, you basically having access to free game. We don't have no dog in the fight, no reason to lie to you, nothing like that. So you're gonna get it as raw as uncut as you like it. You know what I mean? Lizzo, that was right there. That was for you, right?
Yeah. I got that. I got that.
Yeah. So you're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So you know you're looking at a bunch of guys that you can actually get a different perspective from, and you're gonna get a real uncut. And not only just one angle, you get it from different guys, fellas. So and from different walks of life. So I always take that, man, and you know, think about it as just using it to you know to your advantage.
That's what I did.
You can, you know what I'm saying? So never do the shot. Because I grew up around women and that's where I get all my game from. So You know, it is what it is. But I'd like to thank the fellas for having me on here. Thank you, Wizzo, man. Keep on doing your thing, man. Anytime you need me, let me know, and I will. I'm gonna go ahead and solidify my spot right now. I want to be on the show, excuse me, for next week when y'all on there talking that good old P Diddy R Kelly stuff. That Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Bill
we'll get some of that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get on some of that good conversation. So I
Hey,
sign up now. And I know Miss Nasty gonna be on here. Look at
Yeah,
her, she can't wait.
she
Who?
can't wait.
See, throw a rock, a dog will bark. I said, look at Miss Nasty.
No,
She's like,
no.
who?
I'm
I,
all the way down.
I already know
I am
you,
definitely
Brandy. So yeah, put me down, man. So everybody else, y'all have a blessed week, man. Take it easy, man. It was good talking to y'all.
all right, P.O. Hey, you know we appreciate you, man, wholeheartedly. Appreciate you reaching out to me. Also, let me know, hey, you know, you're gonna be a little bit running a little behind schedule. Hey, we know work is work, and you gotta do what you gotta do. And when you was telling, you know, Beautiful Soul, I guess, and the ladies that they gonna get it from different angles and different positions and different things like that. Hey, we know exactly what you mean. You know, shit, you gonna be laying some dick up in that motherfucker, cause
Oh,
you just doing what you do. And I ain't mad at you, goddamn it.
I'm waiting.
But but she waiting. Oh my goodness, Jesus, take the wheel. So with that being said, let's hear from Jason, and then I'll say a few things. Then we get on up out of here.
I want to say, what is it now? Peter Panderer. Hey, big respect for showing that black men take accountability. You looked it up, you saw it did apply, and even though that ain't where you live, you took a visit today and got called out on it, and that's what black men supposed to do to each other, is call each other out in a respectful manner, and you took it like a man, and I appreciate and respect you for it. Two Flowers, you already know. I still like you. You my girl, but I did lose a little bit of, you know, that oomph behind you today, because now I realize you on autopilot. See, it ain't hard for you. So I don't have as much respect. You got my girl, Beautiful Soul. She's struggling through it. She getting through it. She gonna get through it, but she's struggling through it, and she gonna get through it. Now, my man PM, you know, he always come through. I like to see, and everybody know me and Poke, we can sit here all day. So
Yeah.
I appreciate being on. I'm looking forward to next week. I'd like to thank my live studio audience, like Maury Povich, right? Like Maury Povich. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
100.
JP, you always answer the call. You know, especially I've been enjoying the fact that you've been off lately and been able to attend, and I've been able to just get you popped on up it pretty much up any time. You know, so next
Yeah.
week on the 12th, I'm really trying to work on that for these ladies to go and come on through, because that is supposed to not be nothing but talking about the SEX.
Hey, you know, I got a show idea. Why you saying that? I got a show idea. If Two Flowers is she say her she's American. Don't get me wrong. Because you don't need no problems with ICE. She's American, but her culture is Nigerian. I think she need to get some of her Nigerian sisters from the shop down there to come on here, so y'all can see the difference between that African cultural woman and these westernized cultural women. The thought process is different, my boy.
What? Okay, that's what's up. Well, Two Flowers, maybe you can hook them up and get them to come on up on here and get to talking, because Poke done already said before he'll get in a woman's ear and have them coming like a motherfucker. So I guess if they get in my ear and get to talking like
Big
that,
fact.
I'd be harder than Superman kneecaps up in that motherfucker. So I'm just saying. So, you know, I don't know. But with that being said, y'all, I just want to say something on something totally different that I've been watching and seeing that I really do like. That I've been seeing on TikTok, and that's a lot of the black businesses, women that are opening beauty supply stores. And I didn't realize it was that many. And I just think that, you know, we should really support them even more, you know, not just black business, but I'm just mainly speaking on the beauty supply stores, because I watched this one guy post, you know, he said, like, you know, he has over like $1 million worth of inventory. You know, he didn't start out like that, you know, because we're so quick to run to those other people to get the hair and get the nails and get all that other stuff. And me personally, I mean, it's just my thoughts. I think it is time for a change, and I think that we need to look them up and support them. And if they're, you know, with the internet now, to give them a chance. If they're a small business and they don't have your human hair / wavy weave or whatever, some shit, give them a chance to see about ordering it or something like
Right.
that. Let's really try to reach out to them and support them. Now, sometimes the customer service is kind of fucked up, but I'm just saying that I think we should give them a chance and start getting away from some of these other people that
Right.
came over here already with 20 or 30 million dollars worth of fucking
Yeah.
inventory. Y'all know the
Yeah.
statement, but a lot. And that's where we run to right off the bat. So I
Mhm.
think we need to just change this up in this day and time. And that's just my thoughts for that. All right,
100.
I heard the clapping. And with that being said, guys, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I like the fact too how we all kind of address, one another with different things. And Chocolate Boot have always said, hey, we had those tough conversations, but in the end, I do believe we got one another's back
Indeed.
on whatever we need.
Indeed.
Like Beautiful Soul, you probably can reach out to any one of these guys on Facebook if you had a comment or question about something like that or whatever, and they'll be able to go on and take care of you and ask you whatever and see what's up. And Two Flowers, you probably can reach out to quite a few of them, and they'll probably run some me. But
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Wizzo.
That nigga started thinking about everything but positive.
Yeah.
what's up, Steph?
Yo, Wizzo, listen, man. I wanted
Yeah.
to say one thing just to before we leave the show, man. It's actually a life-changing thing I just came to the conclusion to. So I'm legally gonna change my name within this next week to the Sandman, the way I be selling these hoes dreams, man. I just wanted to share that with y'all.
He
All
sure
right,
do.
hey, y'all, with that being said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. It's been good and interesting as always. You never know what the fuck you gonna get here on
He
Wizzo
sure
Talk.
do.
So make sure you share, and subscribe to the podcast. You never know what you're gonna get here on Wizzo Talk. But we keep it real. It's been a whole lot of real conversation that that's going on. And it seems like we always do, and someone always has a personal story to share. So I appreciate you guys. With that being said,